It's Friday night, and it's time for Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Let's all go to the
1, 2, 3.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
All I've learned from this is that there's way too many leprechauns.
Is this the Mac and Me soundtrack on vinyl?
It's Friday night, and it's time for Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
That's us. Rob and the Captain.
Rob and the Captain, not robbing the Captain.
Rob and the
No
Captain.
robbing.
Give me all your booty.
Oh yeah,
Your booty?
you got my booty. You got my booty, Rob.
Give up your booty now.
Yeah.
Back it up. Back up that booty.
That's enough.
Okay.
Hey, Larry, let's go.
Big Larry's here.
Yeah.
What's up, Big Larry? Good to see you, buddy.
So I take it, Rob, that video you sent me the other day was Rocket Robin Hood. I can only guess.
It was.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
kind of like-
Puma.
That's kind of what I thought it would be like. I'm going to have to check that out and an extent. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a trip, man. We had it on all day, and it's like I was even myself. Like I watched it. I'm watching it again. I'm like, oh my god, man!
Yeah.
It's
Do you know if it was?
It's the late '60s, early '70s, man, and you can tell.
Yeah, you can always tell. They had a certain style, that's for sure. The animation back then. Do you know if it was ever released on tape or DVD, perhaps?
It was on because my partner is an older gentleman. My dude hangs with me at the flea market. He said he's seen some on VHS. I didn't research it or nothing, but
I think that'd be worth getting.
Yeah, for sure. What's going on, Mr. Bones?
Mr. Bones, hi, Mr. Bones.
Happy Friday to the Puma.
Happy Friday to you right here on WGAY. It's another sit and spin weekend. You call in, you can win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that booty. There you go, Captain Flag.
Yep. Yar.
Yeah, so speaking of booty, I got a couple tapes that I picked up this week that I have here on the side.
I thought you were going to go a different direction with that.
I bet you did.
Uh-huh. I hoped I did.
I'm trying to keep it, like it's not a family show because
No, it's not.
I don't think any kids would watch this.
No. Speaking of which, do you ever check out your analytics on your YouTube studio for your channel? What your age range is and your demographic? What's yours look like? I'll tell you what mine looks like. You show me yours and I'll show you mine. What do you go first? What do you got? Me go first?
Yeah.
From like 18 to 25, I think I have 2% viewers, which is not surprising at all. I mean, basically, my whole age range is like, I think 35 to 55. That's like basically my whole age range. Gender, 100% male. It used to be a little bit female, but now it's changed. 100% male. My viewing regions, 2% in India. Oddly enough, 2% in India. Some in Canada, which I'm pretty sure are all from you, and the rest, of course, in the U.S. And there is some in Australia, but that's about it. That's always fun to look at those.
Well, I haven't looked at the in depth lately. Like I have like the countries and stuff, but I did look at the age because I just looked fast, and it was probably the first one.
Yeah, the first one's 18. Yeah,
and it was around the same as you, like from like in the 30 to 50 range or something.
Yeah.
I think there was a small percent of like 20, late 20 or 30s, and then there was like also, and it was mostly male, and there was a small little percent of female.
Wow.
It's a small little percent, like almost nothing compared to the male.
Yeah.
And then I didn't check out the origins though.
Yeah. It's interesting to see what countries people are watching you from.
The last time I checked though, it was like USA, Canada, UK, and Russia, and I think a little bit in Australia. But the Russia thing is funny because At that same time, I have a stream that I did with Gareth. We did a watch party for I think it's Marked for Death.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Marked for Death? Yeah, it was a Seagal movie. Anyways, for some reason on my channel, we did it on. I think we did it on his channel, but I streamed it on my channel as well.
Yeah.
For some reason, mine I got like 12,000 views on that.
Really? For that?
And he had like at the time when I noticed that he had like about 2 or 3,000 views,
Hmm.
but it was streamed on his channel originally, and I got like 12K, and I'm pretty sure it was all in for some reason like Russia, man. They love that thing. I don't know.
Well, I mean, a lot of that stuff, it's so weird, and I don't want to take the wind out of your sails. But I mean, a lot of that stuff, they're like bot accounts. I know that's a lot of my stuff from my channel is like bot accounts. You know, they're like there's some kind of like systems check. Like they're not legit. Like you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't want to discourage you, but
I know.
YouTube is
Normally, I would agree with you, but that
very
was the
weird.
reason. And normally, I would
Yeah.
agree with you, but that was the reason why my subscribers were only 200 and something subscribers, and I had about 1,500 watch hours. I was halfway to 3,000.
Yeah. See, isn't that interesting?
And
I
it's
don't care if
because of
they're
those 12K views, because they're legit
yeah.
views.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. I mean, I do know there's all kinds of weird like
Hello, and you're welcome.
test markets they do, especially if you have a lot of like viewers in India. There's a lot of it's just weird. Asia and just in particular, especially maybe Russia. I don't know.
They like pirates in India.
They might not enough. Not enough. I need to get those numbers up. I got rookie numbers in India. I need to get bigger in India.
You need to sail your ship by there again and
Yeah.
spread
Wave.
some joy around or something.
Yeah. Oh, I'll spread it all right.
You spread that joy. Spread it all night long.
Hey, Layday's here. Ahoy.
Lady.
Lady. So we got the normal motley crew here on this Friday night. I hope everybody's having a great time. Thank you for joining us on this TGIF lineup here on ABC. Coming up next is Step by Step, and after that is Family Matters.
Yeah. And by Step is Captain and I staggering away from our sets with too many beers. Yeah. Family Matters is our family yelling at us as we're going through the refrigerator in a savage way.
Yeah. You know, I can't believe I puked in the refrigerator. Sorry about that.
She has 75% male and 25% female. Nice.
Yeah, I used to have I think like 10% female, and this is maybe about you know what? Because I always forget to check. I don't even remember the last time I checked. Before I checked last week because I just finally remembered. Oh yeah, let's see my analytics. I think before that it was probably 2 years ago, and back then it was like I did have some female viewers, but now it's like 100% male. It's like okay, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not sexist. It's whatever.
Like women. I'm sure women like a VHS pirate. I mean,
no, I don't think so.
How could they not? Big Tony's still up to 2010 in the memoirs.
Hey, Tony.
Perfect Strangers as well. Don't be ridiculous.
Don't be ridiculous. I think Perfect Strangers, that was before they started calling it TGIF. I remember I did watch Perfect Strangers, and it was on Friday nights. But I think it was before they started that whole TGIF lineup thing. So I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure.
You know how my memory is, especially when it comes back in the days to those things, is like I can't even. There's so many TV shows that I watched trying to dissect them when they started in line of which it's like.
Yeah, I know it's weird. Well, they would always change. They would always change the days to it's television, so it's like it's so rapid fire, Yeah, but I remember the TGIF lineup when it was officially known as TGIF. It was Step by Step, Full House, Family Matters, and what was the other one? There was another one.
Who's the Boss?
No, that was way before that. Who's the Boss was before. Who's the Boss was a Tuesday night show, I believe, Monday or Tuesday night show on their lineup on ABC. It's amazing I remember this stuff, but that's what we did. You watch TV when
I love your memory, man, because
Well, as a kid, it was like you played outside all day, and then when the sun started coming down, you came inside and watched television.
Yeah, but I did that every day. So to remember which day
Yeah,
Tuesday
which
was,
day?
and
Yeah, which day? I
which
know
day Wednesday was, and which day Thursday was, I'm like, eh.
they cross contaminate each other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll
And
be
like I said, they
together.
always would change. They would always change their lineups too. So it's really hard to keep track.
I can only think of 2 females that would watch my stuff, not for 2%, but 2 people.
Yeah, well, as long as reviews, it doesn't matter.
Perfect Strangers was
Yep.
great.
Uh, don't be ridiculous. That actor is great too. He's really fine in Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
What is that guy's name?
Serge?
Yes. No, I am not.
Alfie?
Yeah. Well, Balky from the
Yeah,
show, but
Serge.
that actor's name, yeah.
Little lemon twist.
Yeah, the limited is nice. It's like, get out of here. You're fucking with me. Oh, no, I am not.
The guy comes out, the other guy comes out with his shirt all open. He's like, what is this? What's
Yes.
this stuff?
Cover this up. This is not good.
That's sexy.
Yeah.
Boy
Well,
Meets World. I didn't watch that show, Boy Meets World.
Yeah, that definitely was part. I don't think it was during the time I was talking about that, because that was sort of mid 90s, I believe, like 93 to 97. But yeah, that was part of it. Yeah. But the age I'm talking about is probably like 90. Hey, Dutch Film Buffs here.
How you doing?
How you doing? And I'm thinking it doesn't really matter what the TGIF lineup was in 1990.
Really.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
Nobody's getting a prize.
No, nobody's getting a prize. There is no prize. There is no bathroom.
Yeah, let's see what we got here. People talking. Serge. Yeah, Serge.
Serge. Yes. Yeah.
In the States, they call it Serge, but in the real way to say it is Serge.
There's Sergey. Sergey?
It's not Sergey. It's Serge. Sergey. This is funny to me because I know a few Serges, French dudes from my neighborhood. Serge.
Call me Serge.
Serge, ça va, mon ami Serge? Ça, c'est mon ami Serge.
Yes.
He went to Greece to research his role for Balky, and then and he even learned a little Greek. In some episodes, he actually speaks it.
Well, he's dedicated. I mean, he said, "Hey, you know what? This is a major part," and it was. That's what people know him from. So he did.
Yes.
He did what was right and actually researched it, and he's from Naples. He's from Naples.
He's from Nipples. Who? Where?
Come on, Rob. Don't.
Oh, sorry.
Naples.
Who?
He's from Naples.
I remember I'm picturing him in another movie. Wasn't there he in another popular movie like in the 90s or something?
Yeah, he did like random stuff. Like he would just kind of pop up.
Like Bad Boys or something?
He might have been in Bad Boys. I saw Bad Boys once. Guess where I saw it? It's a theater I always talk about on the show. It's the Long Meadow Theater. I saw it for 75 cents on a Wednesday.
Wicked.
Yep. I saw so many movies there. Is it Mepos or Napos? Mepos? I am from Mepos? Yeah, Mepos. Yeah, she's right.
Mapos?
Yeah.
My post? Their post?
Mepos? I am from Mepos.
Post? I don't know.
But of course not. Don't be
That's
ridiculous.
right. That's where I'm remembering him from. True Romance.
True Romance. Yeah, True Romance.
Not Bad Boys, True Romance. Yes.
Yeah.
That's the role.
Everybody was in that movie. Even I was in that movie.
Cocaine Hookup. That's right.
Yeah. That's a huge cast in that movie. Big movie.
I love Perfect Strangers.
Yeah.
I only own the first 2 seasons on DVD because they never released the other ones in Europe.
Interesting. That's very interesting. Speaking of that, they do that with shows, and I know this because I'm a big Night Court fan, has been well established on this stream. Long ago we always talk about Night Court. Yeah. Huge Night Court fan. I have all the seasons on DVD, but it's odd. I think it's like after the 3rd season, Warner Brothers, who had the rights to it, they stopped distributing the DVDs for the seasons, and they would put it in the hands of certain distributors just to put it, and it would be like print to own. So it's like they're not actual you have to order them. So it's
Oh,
they're weird. Like one of the discs I have is it's blank. You can't even watch all the episodes because it's like it was just screwed up or like formatted differently or something. It's weird,
shit, eh?
man. But they
Wow.
do that with a lot of shows. They do that with a lot of shows. I've noticed that, and I don't understand why. You know.
You were
Yeah, I was
into
in the
romance
background.
stuff? Well, let me find
Yeah,
out.
yeah, I was in the background. Like that scene when Christopher Walken is interrogating Dennis Hopper before he kills him. I'm outside. Yeah,
I
can't
remember that
see me.
scene. I remember seeing you that outside that
Yeah,
time.
and you can probably see me through the little window.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know that scene where they show Brad Pitt laying on the couch?
yeah. Honey
I was
Bear, right?
outside in this. I was outside in that scene.
Yeah, yeah. I thought you were. Yeah, because we had lunch at the commissary together that day.
See how I just jumped on the coattails of that joke like that?
I like it. I appreciate it when people do that. You know,
The captain is very famous. He
I am
plays
more
around a
famous than
lot
it.
and everything, but
Yeah,
in
I'm more famous than.
odd parts of the world, he can't walk the street.
No, I get mobbed. It's ridiculous, especially in India.
I mean, I don't know how many places he's been confused for Demi Moore.
Yeah, every place I go. Weren't you in the juror?
Weren't
No,
you in
that was the,
striptease?
no, that was Demi Moore. That wasn't me. Yeah. Every time I go to India, this happens all the time. Hey, Nan's
Hey,
here. Hi,
man.
Nan. Hi, Nan.
Uh, that was good. That was good. That made me chuckle.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Well, you can laugh all you want, but this is my life, Rob. I have to live this every day.
This is true. This is
I
true.
just can't. I can't go anywhere without being mobbed. Yep.
And he did the movie Blame It on the Bellboy
That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that movie. And Second
and
Sight with
Second Sight with like Larroquette.
John Larroquette. Yeah.
Hmm,
Yeah,
nice.
Blame It on the Bellboy kind of got swept under the rug a little bit, but I think it got more exposure than Second Sight did. I should say that. Yeah, they're just
Yeah,
those kind of movies that you know they just get kind of pushed to the side. But they're good. Yeah, Blame It on the Bellboy is pretty funny.
I haven't seen either of those, but I would like to.
I saw Blame It on the Bellboy once a long time ago. I remember it being funny. I'll probably watch it again. I totally forgot about it. So thank you, Dutch Film Buff, for bringing
Yes.
it to my attention.
And then Nanette says, "Hello, Captain.
Hello.
Hello, Rob." Yeah.
Oh my
So
good. Oh my goodness.
what's
Ooh,
that? What's the matter?
what you just did. That
What
was
happened?
you.
Did I?
I,
What did it? Did I? Oh God! Did I break wind?
the room clear out.
Oh, oh Jesus! He meant the presents.
He was like 17 when he did that part.
I love driving in cars. Clark, is your house on fire?
Don't throw me, don't throw me down, clock.
Don't throw me down, Clark.
Well, it's too early to be talking about that film. We can't talk about that now. We're,
I think if I had to pick a favorite line from her, it would have to be. It's just the nonchalant way she asks if the house is on fire.
yep, yeah.
I love
No,
it.
no,
I love
Bethany, those are Christmas lights.
it. I
Is
love it.
it is Rusty still in the Navy? Yeah.
Is this your new house? Oh
Uh,
boy.
this house is bigger than your old
Yeah,
one.
bigger than your old one.
We can't talk about that
It
film.
didn't move.
Yeah, they didn't. They didn't move into a new house. Yeah,
The
he was
blessing.
the
Grace died 30 years ago.
blessing.
I knew. I
Yeah,
got it. I just hit it the same. I said it the same time they put it up.
yeah. Grace.
She died 30 years ago.
Yeah, that guy was.
Blessing.
He was only 32 years old when he did that role.
Yeah.
Because what's that guy's? Yeah, William Hickey. He had some kind of.
Did I break wind?
He had some kind of condition that made him look older than he was. You've
Oh,
heard
really?
about this, right? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like when he did that, I think he was only like 54 or like 64 or something. But he looked like he was a mummy. You know?
Christ, did the room clear out?
Yeah. Did you ever watch Wings? The show Wings, the sitcom Wings.
Yes.
Well,
Yes and
he's
no.
in that. He's in
Yes.
that, but he's like a reoccurring character.
Right.
He's who? Yeah, he's funny in that. Yep,
Yeah, that was
that was.
the voice of Betty Boop Boop
Yes,
Boop
it
Dee Dee Boop
was.
Boop Dee.
Yeah. Work's been kind of slow since cartoons went to color, but I
Yeah,
still got it, Eddie.
that's right.
Yeah.
I pledge allegiance to the flag. Yeah, that movie stands out from the rest of them because a lot of good one-liners in there.
Yeah, there is. Well, it's just memorable. I mean, I guess because it's a Christmas flick, and once you like tie Christmas to it, you already give it a lot of credibility. But it has to be a good one, and that
Yeah,
one is a good one.
yes.
But something. Speaking of the vacation flicks, I think that I think Vegas Vacation gets kind of a bad rap. I don't think it's as bad as people really make it out to be. Like, I think
I
Vegas
love Vegas
Vacation is
Vacation,
actually
man.
pretty decent.
I love that movie. I've seen Vegas
Yeah.
Vacation probably like at least 15 times.
And you know what? I'm gonna say something that's pretty controversial, but I actually think it's better than European Vacation. I don't particularly care for European Vacation. For one, the kids in that are they're so obnoxiously annoying. They're like the worst ones of all the kids they used in European Vacation. I just don't like them. And
I I have a bit of a hard time comparing them, to be honest with you, because
yeah,
I just find them like so different from each other because of time and
yeah.
everything,
Right, yeah. Well, yeah, sure, they're different, all right.
So I have a hard
Mhm.
time comparing them. But if I had to be honest, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. I've
Yeah,
seen Vegas Vacation more times than the European one.
yeah, me too. I should say, yeah.
So what
I
does
mean,
that tell
the
you?
scene with Eric Idle was funny. Hey, Corey's
See,
here.
Corey's here. Corey, are you having an adult beverage tonight?
Yes, I hope so. And I noticed you didn't update that profile picture.
Not
So
yet. Would you look at that picture? Look how sweet he looks with the
I
smile
know.
and everything
Look at
like
him.
that.
Like I said, like that. If that guy said, "Hey, you want to buy a condo?" I'm going to buy a condo from him. Like I've always said that. He looks like he's selling real estate, and it's on his business
And,
card.
and
And
he's
I would
and he's
totally,
and he's winning.
yeah, I would totally buy it. Hey,
There's Josh.
Mr. Cook, hello.
What's going on, buddy?
YouTube's new alternative, Joshua Cook, HR&A. Was it HR and R? Yeah, HR and R.
Larry felt triggered. I'm not sure
Well, I'm
exactly
sorry.
why. Maybe we
I don't know. Why do you feel triggered, Larry? I'm sorry.
because we're like mixed up in the conversation now. So
Yeah.
see, Nanette loves Vegas Vacation. See,
Yeah, I think it's underrated. I really do. You know.
see,
Well, the
but
thing is, I think it's because Christmas Vacation was such a tough act to follow. I think everybody sort of automatically assumed Vegas Vacation would suck, and it didn't. I think it's fine. Like especially when Eddie takes Clark to his part of Vegas,
yeah,
that casino. It's like pick
yeah,
a
yeah.
number. That's great.
Like I said, I enjoy all that movie. So, but
And
I also
take
Rusty and Audrey and European Vacation are the best. I like Rusty and Audrey. That's
no, I did no way. I think they're the
they're so
worst.
shitty. That's why I like them.
Yeah, sorry, Lady. I do like that dream sequence that Audrey has where she keeps eating and she like just that is funny. But yeah, I think compared to the rest of them, I
He's going to porker, Daddy's going for it. He's not going to porker Russ. Okay, he's not going to porker.
yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm not saying that the uh, Audrey and them from Vegas Vacation are great either. I don't really care for them as well. But I should say that the first one, Vacation, those two are great, and then Christmas Vacation, those two are great.
You just
Uh,
you have just raised something in my mind right now because I just realizing something at this moment. Even though I've seen Vegas Vacation many times, I think those two are my least favorite Russ and Audrey.
kids, yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't really care for them very much, but you're not
They're my
supposed
least
to.
favorite.
Yeah, you're not supposed to really focus on them as much. It's about Clark, and of course Wayne Newton's in it, and you know,
Wayne Newton is great in that movie.
yeah, yeah. I just think it's when Eddie takes him to that buffet, Clark to that buffet where it's like really, really gross.
See,
It's
look,
like,
Larry's
oh,
good.
it's like, oh, is that beef? Oh, you're right. This is chicken. Want some?
He just slaps them together, changes it.
Yeah. Yeah.
One's like crazy blue, the other one's green or yellow or something.
Mhm.
Oh, give me some of the green and some of the yellow.
Yeah.
Hey, Larry likes Vegas Vacation too. So there you go.
No, I think he's being sarcastic.
Oh, okay. But he really
Yeah.
likes Vegas. He does really
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, in the scene in there at the buffet when Clark's Eddie's like, Eddie, when you look at me, what do you see? And then like Eddie like really like he like really like concentrates. That's so funny. It's so subtle, but so funny.
And then he just cuts him off and just tells him what he sees.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the scene where she stares longingly at the sausage, and she goes, "Oh God, I miss Jack."
Yeah. Mm. Poor girl. She didn't want to go to Europe. You know, it
Papa
was wrong of them to
Giorgio.
make them. Yeah,
Papa
Papa Giorgio.
from Philly. Oh, but my buddy Don's here. What's going on, Donnie?
Hey, Don. What's going on, Ming?
These hats make me look stupid, Dad. The girls are laughing at me.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we struck a nerve here with the vacation films.
Yeah.
Don, it's great to see you. I hope you come back to YouTube soon.
Yes.
Be nice. However, I should say your live streams, that time slot, that's pretty rough for me, buddy. Midnight.
Yeah, he gets the
Oh, I'm sure you get them.
You want to call it the lucky ones? He gets the lucky ones in his chat.
I'm sure you get them, man. But that's just a little too late for me, man. I'm sorry. At least live. I'll always check it out later.
Yeah, it's like, but he's also like when he asks what the address is, Audrey says sex, Dad, and he goes, "That's enough, right? That's enough, Audrey." She goes, "No, that's how you say 6."
Yeah, yep. I mean, it has its merits. I'm not saying it's completely without merit. I just don't care for it. I just don't care for it. I don't know why.
I care for them all dearly.
Do you? Even Vegas Vacation 2?
All of them. I love Vegas Vacation. All of them. Dearly, I care for
them. No. The sequel. You know, there were sequels made, right? The Christmas Vacation and Vegas Vacation.
I have Christmas Vacation. I have Christmas Vacation 2 on DVD, and it's terrible.
Yes.
I have not seen Vegas Vacation 2.
No, don't. I want you to go ahead and assume it's the same story as Christmas Vacation 2, because it is. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, man. I bought it, and I think I got it. I bought it on Amazon for like $1.67 or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I put it on, and it's like I said, Cousin Larry, man, Cousin Eddie. I'm gonna what the hell, Cousin Larry.
Cousin Larry.
I throw it in there, and I'm like watching it. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even funny at all. Like,
no, you realize that your Cousin Eddie's funny in relation to other characters you actually care about, but if you put Cousin Eddie in his own thing, it doesn't work as well. You know, there's a lot of nuances to character building, and that's one of them. Is you need other characters to build off of. You know,
that's correct. That is correct.
So, yeah.
Comedy building.
Yeah, Vegas Vacation 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one, Larry. Unfortunately, there was one.
You have to give it another try. I think you should do a watch party. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I am going to watch it again. It's one of those films I want to watch again, but I've seen it a couple times, and each time I'm just like, I just don't know about this flick, man. I just don't know. Like, you know, I should say it was wrong of them to force Audrey to go to Europe on vacation. If she didn't want to go to Europe, man, they should have just let her, like, you know, stay with somebody else. Like, she was old enough. She didn't want to go to Europe. Don't force her to go to Europe.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
Listen, like if the family's going to Europe, you go to Europe, okay?
Yeah, but she was old enough, and like obviously she didn't want to go. So she would just be a wet blanket anyway.
Never mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Madhouse.
They voted. First of all, they voted on a president, and Clark won.
Of course he did.
So, well, then she got to listen and do what she's told.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I went now. Talk about Madhouse. Madhouse. I watched it recently. Did not like it. I thought it was a bit shit. I didn't think it was very funny. I thought it was just kind of drawn out. Just not. It's kind of flat, man. It's just kind
I
of
kind of
flat.
agree with you because I tried to
Yeah,
watch it twice in the
yeah.
recent past and stopped both times.
Same here. Yeah. I watched it once when I was a kid when it first came out on VHS. My family rented it. I don't remember what I thought of it back then because I was a kid, but I watched it, I think, last year again to give it another shot, and I was like, no, I just didn't like it. It just, yeah, Cousin Larry. Cousin Larry.
See how things come around there.
Yeah, Cousin Larry, or Cousin Balky, really.
Yeah, was Balky was, and the other one was Larry, wasn't he?
Perfect Strangers? Was it Larry? Yeah, it was Larry. Was it Larry?
Yes, it was
Yeah.
Balky and Cousin Larry. He called him Cousin Larry.
I just remember Balky. That's what you're
I
supposed
have
to.
National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation and National Lampoon's European Vacation on VHS. I don't have
Mm,
Vegas Vacation or Christmas Vacation on VHS,
mm.
but I look for Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, I had Christmas Vacation on VHS, but I sold it at the Christmas Expo 2 years ago, which is fitting. Yeah, that was snatched right up by somebody. I have Vacation. I don't have European Vacation on VHS. I don't have Vegas.
I own that house on tape, I guess.
You guess? That's interesting.
Yes, it is.
I want to know the scenario. Oh, maybe you can't find it. Maybe you think you do, but you can't find it. I know how that. I know how that is. Believe me.
I have. Oh, what's going on in here?
Was there boobies on your screen?
Yeah,
Is there?
There was, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
I can always tell when somebody's looking at boobies.
Speaking of boobies, Professor should be popping in somewhere.
Yeah, you know what, Rob? I was just going to say that. I was just going to say that. Speaking of boobies, where's Professor?
But what was I going to say now? Oh, I have all of them. I have all of the vacations on tape, and I have like a couple of National Lampoon's other National Lampoon things.
Yeah, I have one. Speaking of National Lampoons, can I get to it here? Where is it? Yeah, you ever heard of this one? It's a kind of a forgotten about Lampoon's flick. Class Reunion.
Hold on. Here we go. Oh shit.
Did it again. Class Reunion.
Class Reunion. Do I have that
Yeah.
one? I don't know if that's one of the ones. That's a nice Vestron you got there. No, I don't have that. That's
Early
for sure.
Vestron. Yeah, man, love it. Had a guy, Chuck Berry's in this.
Chuck Berry?
Yep.
My friend Chuck Berry or the Chuck Berry?
No, the Chuck Berry. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. Did you know Chuck Berry? I don't know. I can't
Well, I have
speak
a
for you.
friend. I have a very good friend named Chuck Berry.
Yeah, but not the Chuck Berry.
No.
Yeah, this was
Well, I mean, they don't call him the Chuck Berry, but
he's not the guitarist Chuck Berry, right?
no, he's not. He's not.
Okay, that's what I mean. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, this is cool. This was a gift from one of my vendors from one of the expos. And I was like, yeah, man.
Oh, that's nice.
Hell yeah. Early Vestron. Yeah. I like the later Vestron logo. I don't really particularly care for the early one. I like probably can't see, but I like the late 80s Vestron video better than that one. But
I got I don't even know why I bother trying to remember because I got so many tapes recently. I'm like, but I got a couple old because I have a whole drawer. I got on this side over here. I have some VHS holders. You know, the drawers.
oh yeah,
And I have like drawers dedicated to. I have a whole drawer working on a drawer and a half now of RCAs. I got a whole drawer of Vestron. I got a whole drawer of Orion or Orion.
Orion. Yeah.
I got a whole drawer of media / Canon. I have a whole drawer of Prism. I
Wow.
have another drawer where I got some CFP or and some other different like Canadian releases and shit like that.
Huh. Well, you know, I appreciate your organization skills, but really those are best displayed openly on a shelf because they all look very nice, together. You know what I mean?
But when you have so much stuff displayed on the shelves that fills up
that's the thing.
all the areas.
Yeah, you need room. That's another thing about VHS.
Yeah, Senior Trip. I don't know if I have Senior Trip. I know I got a few of the other National Lampoon ones.
When was Senior Trip released though? Was that even a VHS era release? I mean, I kind of think wasn't that like a later movie, like after VHS? or am I an idiot? Well, I'm an idiot anyway, but you know what I mean.
I don't
Uh,
remember. I mean, they all blend together. Yeah, he owns 6,500
yeah,
movies on DVD and Blu-ray.
yep.
Oh,
I know what you
100,000
mean.
on tape.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Dutch film buff. Yeah, I have tapes that I forgot I had, but I find them. I'm like, oh, I did have that. Whoops.
Yeah, that's a lot of movies, man.
Yeah, the best is when like I do actually do come across one in the thrift store that I want, and I'll buy it, thinking I don't have it, but I get it home, and then like weeks later I'll be digging through some box, and I was like, oh, I already had it. And that's how I have 3 copies of Tombstone. That's how I have 5 copies of The Untouchables. That's just what happens.
Yeah, same here,
Yeah.
man. I have probably like somewhere around 1,500 on my way to about 2,000 DVDs and Blu-rays,
Uh-huh.
and which is not really my main focus. But I don't know how many tapes I got. I got thousands of tapes, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got like a storage unit filled with boxes of tapes. So
Yeah.
I mean I don't have like crazy amount, but I would say I probably got about maybe 4 or 5 thousand tapes.
Well, you say that's not a crazy amount, but I want you to know this, Rob. That is a crazy amount. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
it is. I think it's a crazy amount, but I know
It's
people
a
who got like
crazy amount. Don't undersell it.
I know people who got like 10, 20,000 tapes and plus. So
Well, if you're, I mean, like me, if you're in the thousands range, that's like video store numbers. Like that's
yeah,
like the video store inventory, and
yeah.
yeah. So we're insane.
Early Jeremy Renner and Max Headroom. Okay.
Oh yeah, Max Headroom's great. I used to, I used to
VHS
have,
dollars here.
I had Max Headroom on a VHS up until most recently until I sold it.
You sold
But I
it,
had
eh?
it
I
for,
knew you were going to say that.
yeah, I had it for years. It was up for sale for years, and it was a cool
Somebody finally
VHS
bought it.
too. Yeah, somebody finally bought it. Yeah, it was a cool VHS too. Like the cover opened up like a little book.
I got the exact same one.
Yeah, I think it was only one. It might have been the only release,
I have the exact
but
same one as that.
yeah, great film, great film. You know, I talk about this. I do a show about Max Headroom on my channel, folks. Go ahead and check out Captain Nano's VHS Pirate Ship here on YouTube, and check out all my many videos about all sorts of movies and stuff like that. If you look up Max Headroom, I do one about Max Headroom, and now it's weird that Max Headroom was a mascot for Coca-Cola in the late 80s. That's how I knew him from, because he was like a kids-friendly uh, mascot. We just thought he was cool. But it was like, then you watch the movie. I remember renting that movie, when I was, probably 8 or 9, and being like, thinking it was going to be like, it was a fun time. And I watched it, and I was like totally freaked out by it. Like, that is a weird movie, and it's so weird that they would see that movie and say, "Hey, this is the guy we need to advertise new Coke for. Make him kid friendly." And that was just like the strangest marketing decision of all time. Yeah, because Max Headroom, that is a weird, weird movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. It is very weird.
yeah.
It's definitely not like an average kids movie.
No, no, it's not. It's not kids at all. I mean, it's
I mean,
it was my first experience with mid '80s dystopian movies. I should say
yeah.
that.
And when you talk, first of all, dystopian movies are already depressing,
Yes.
and when you add
Yeah,
the '80s style,
yeah.
the
Which there
'80s
was a
style
lot of them.
dystopian is like
Yeah,
super depressing, man.
a lot of dystopian '80s movies. That was a big theme. Big
Yes,
theme. Yeah,
like even the '80s music, man. There were '80s songs that kind of sounded that they had this eerie feeling and sound to them that made you
yeah,
feel like a dystopian movie made you feel like.
yeah,
I'm I'm
yeah.
I'm I'm blanking on titles at the moment, but if I thought about it for a little bit,
Mhm.
there's some songs you play like well, here's one like Kate Bush running up that hill.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah,
That song is like eerie, man.
yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah,
spooky.
nice song. Yeah, yeah, it was a nice song. Catchy though.
Yes, great
I
song. I
mean,
love that song.
it's Sisters of Mercy. You familiar with Sisters of Mercy? That they're not. I wouldn't say they're industrial, but they're definitely new wave, dark wave.
Mhm.
They're very very neat band. but they're all about just dystopia, but they're very, very. It's like I don't want to say pop because it's not pop, but it is like just catchy and kind of.
Mainstream.
Well, it's new wave. It's kind of new wave, dark wave, maybe you could say. I don't know, but you're right. You're right.
Okay, here. And sometimes U.S. movies are released under different titles here.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So that's also
Yeah.
confusing. Above the Law, Nico, Taking Care of Business.
Yeah, Follow Facts.
Follow Facts? Really?
Yeah, remember yeah. Oh, I think Risky Business maybe means Risky Business.
Oh, yeah, Philo Fact. I'm acting like the first time I've heard it. I don't remember now.
Yeah.
That's weird. Brewster's Millions or Mr. Destiny, Acres of Movies. Mr. Destiny or Brewster's Millions?
Brewster's Millions.
Yeah, I'm going to say Brewster's Millions as well.
Come on, Richard Pryor, John Candy. You're going to compare it to a Jim Belushi film?
I watched a Jim Belushi film the other day, and I don't see it. Once again, why did I bring it up if I'm going to sit there and try to contemplate the name of the title for 45?
That's okay. That's okay.
But he plays like a CIA agent or something like that, and he's got to go. Oh, it's with John Ritter. Does this ring a bell to you?
Jim Belushi and John Ritter in a film together.
Yeah, it's like a buddy cop kind of film, but they're like CIA agents. Well, John Belushi or Jim Belushi is he's a CIA agent, and John Ritter is just a average Joe. But he's got to go for some reason. He has to grab him and recruit him, and ensue on with the story and whatnot. But
no, I don't. No.
Yeah.
No,
I have to look up the title. If somebody wants to Google it and let me know in the chat what the title is,
chat if you want to. Feel free to Google it. Let us know because we don't Google on camera here. We don't. You didn't come here. You didn't pay good money to see us on our phones, right, Rob?
That's correct. Max Headroom was on VHS. Carl Lorrimar home video back in the 1986-87 cap.
Yes, I know all about it. Trust me. KLV TV. That was the KLV TV home video. Was there
the Carl Lorrimar release in 86-87? Other than the open book one that we have, like
that was it. I mean, because that was 87. And I think that's all they did.
That is the release.
Yeah.
Well, we got it.
That's when Carl Lorrimar did their thing where it was. Their home video arm was the KLV TV home video, and the whole gimmick was you are the television executive. You program the schedule by watching what you want and buying our tapes. It was the same home video subsidiary that released Maximum Overdrive. They also released they did a couple things, but really their best known ones were Maximum Overdrive and Max Headroom. It didn't last very long until they just went back to Lorrimar home video.
Mm-hmm.
They tried something.
You hear this information? You hear this nonstop information?
Yeah, I mean, this is what you get. I mean,
go and deep dive into Captain's archives and watch some entertaining videos with characters and comedy, and
I'd appreciate it.
And do yourself a favor, get some quality broadcasting in your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd appreciate it, folks. I do have an extensive repertoire.
Real Men. There you go. Boom.
Real Man. I kind of remember that now. Now that he says the name, I do kind of remember that.
I fell asleep
very, very vaguely.
I put it on, but I fell asleep. It was late at night, and I kind of
thought you would anyway. I kind of thought that was kind of a snoozer. Oh, she got it too. Yeah. Well, everybody knows but us, Rob. Apparently.
Well, I know, but I forget all kinds of shit. I got so much stuff going on. I own the Warner VHS of Real Men. Belushi on the cover with a gun, and Ritter uses his hand as cool, wicked.
I can kind of picture that. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, now that they say this, I am sort of remembering this. Just very, very, but I've never seen it, but I know what they're talking about.
Yeah, Philo Facts. That's a weird title, don't you think?
Yes, it is. It is, but it also, I would say it's no more strange than renaming "I Come in Peace" to "Dark Angel" over in the UK. That's what they did with that.
No, because Dark Angel has nothing to do with the movie.
No, it shouldn't be called that. I wouldn't think.
Maybe it's dark, but there's definitely no angels, and and there's definitely no dark angels. So
the VHS was "I Come in Peace," but when it was released on DVD, they changed it to "Dark Angel."
Well,
which
I think
already made. Go ahead.
it's got something to do with like wasn't that the European title?
Yeah, but it was like when they put it on DVD, they didn't name it "I Come in Peace." They just went with Dark Angel.
Oh, okay.
Even in the states, they said
Oh,
"I Come in
really?
Peace." It does not exist on DVD.
I don't have that, so I didn't even know
Yeah.
that. I saw it in the theater, and it was "I Come in Peace" in the theater.
hmm Yeah, in North America, it was "I Come in Peace" when it was released in theaters, as far as I know. And I remember seeing previews for it when I was a kid.
Yes, the
Oh
answer is
yeah,
yes.
yeah, that's a great movie.
I was answering that for Captain because I know he likes John
Yeah,
Goodman.
great John Goodman movie. Made him look
Where did I
very
leave?
much like Babe Ruth. Yeah.
Oh! Hey, yo,
Hey,
Crusher's back.
Akasha.
Crusher's back.
Yeah.
How's it going, buddy?
Hey, man. Going good, my friend.
So,
How are you doing, Crusher?
how are you? What's going on with
Yeah.
you, buddy?
Yeah, let's ask you.
Hit us up with that.
Yeah, it's not all about us. And I do, to answer Stacy's question about the Babe, I do have it on VHS. One of my finest thrift store finds. Probably found it in Salvation Army about 15 years ago. And I was so happy, and I still have it, and I watch it every year. And Babe Ruth, you'd be surprised to know the actual Babe Ruth was actually in a few movies. He was in the movie called Pride of the Yankees, which is the Lou Gehrig story, I believe. Yeah, Lou
Okay.
Gehrig. And he
Right.
plays Babe Ruth. He plays himself, which I was like, holy shit, that's Babe Ruth. What's he doing in a movie? So
I
I
heard they
had no
almost
idea.
I heard they almost recast him for somebody else because he didn't do a good job as playing himself.
Yeah, that's weird.
Is that true?
I don't know. I've never heard that. But yeah,
Oh,
I'm
man,
just getting over the fact that he
now I
was
want to know
actually
what your
in
favorite John
films.
Goodman movie is. Good
Oh, that's a
question,
good
man.
question.
I have
Well,
never asked Captain that question.
King Ralph. I'm gonna have to go with King Ralph, just because it's the most enjoyable of his roles. But like the most dramatic, of course, would be the Babe. He was great in the Babe. I also liked him in Matinee. You know, it's a toss up between all of his films, really. Of course, he was great in Raising Arizona. Like it's just like it's really hard to sort of choose one. But if I had to choose one, I would go with King Ralph.
If I had to choose, because King Ralph is a good John Goodman movie, it's like
Mhm.
it's just him. It's a typical '80s movie, some
Yeah,
kind of crazy story where average Joe gets, like lucky and whatever, boom, boom, and all that stuff, and everything
yeah,
that happens with that. Great movie. I love that movie. I would say as my favorite John Goodman movie, I can take that. But my
yeah.
favorite John Goodman role would have to be Walter from The Big Lebowski.
Well, sure. I think that's. I kind of think
I
that's standard. Like I
I
really
love
think
I
that's.
love that,
I don't.
man.
I don't think that counts. You know why? Because it's such an obvious answer. Like I said, everybody would. You know what I mean? Like everybody
Yeah, well, I guess
agrees that
so.
that's like. It's like you know. It's always unfair to the other choices when you
It's just
stack
so
that up
good, man.
against it.
It's just so good. It's like
Yeah,
it's insane how
yeah,
good it is.
yeah. That's why I wouldn't count it. Like it's just like I said. It's not fair to the other choices. So it's like that's obvious. Of course, he's great in that. Pick something else.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I picked
Sorry,
10
Rob.
Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah. Yeah, he was that definitely. I mean, very, very dramatic role in that. He was weird in that. It was great. Of course, he was great in "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" You know,
Yes, yes.
yeah,
No problem, Crusher. No problem, man. Anytime you can make it, you just show on up.
yeah, man. You just stop in and say hi. You don't got to hang out for the whole time, man. It's cool. It's the only movie in 3 minutes. Yeah,
She likes I guess the Cloverfield Lane. You
yeah,
know what, man? I watched that movie like one time, and I can't even remember it.
yeah. Well, it's like he's in the sequel? Is it the direct sequel, or is he in the third one?
I don't know.
But like it's such a different kind of film. I thought that was pretty interesting. The one that he's in.
You just can't beat. You can't beat Walter.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
What
Red
do you do?
State.
What do you? Yeah, yeah. Red State. What do you think? Stop being Jewish? No, it's like just because your wife divorced you.
First of all, dude, you don't have an ex-wife, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good shot too. That's like he hits him below the belt, not below the belt, but right above the belt, right
Yeah.
away to let him know. Let him know.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, you don't have a
Stop,
neck, okay, dude.
yeah. To stop running his mouth about stuff he doesn't know about. Yeah.
Yeah, Arachnophobia is good. That's a good
Yeah.
movie, but it's not like really. Is it really
Nah,
a John Goodman movie or?
no, he's not in it nearly enough as he should
Yeah,
be. Yeah. Instead, we get Jeff Bridges, or not, or Jeff Daniels, which we know Acres of Movies loves so much, right?
the direct
The,
sequel.
the second. Okay, he was in the second one. Yeah, yeah. That's totally like almost different kind of movie. Yeah, it was a weird movie.
I watched the cartoon video on Cap's channel. Half of them, I not even remember.
What the movies, the movie based cartoons? Yeah, there was a lot of them, man. There was a lot of. I'm going to do a part 2 coming up soon, so be stay tuned for that. And there's a lot
For that.
more a lot more I didn't cover in that one. So,
Oh, the Flintstones.
I mean, that movie wouldn't have gotten nearly the press it did if it wasn't for John Goodman. You know,
God love him for doing that movie too. Because
yes. I mean, I think that was out of all the casting in that, I think that was the best choice
yeah,
because
he did a good Fred, man.
the rest of the cast is weird. Like, why Rick Moranis as Barney? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
And
You know?
Rick Moranis did a good job. You don't picture him as Barney, but he did the best he could.
Yeah, he did what he did. And it's just it's a weird movie. Weird movie. Yeah. What was weird about that movie was
Yeah,
like because it came out the summer after Jurassic Park did. It came out, I think, didn't it come out in '94? So it was supposed to be like that year's Jurassic Park because it was the Universal film as well, and they certainly pushed it as that. And I just no, I mean Jurassic Park's a tough act to follow, so I wouldn't try to do that. Like just whatever, you know what I mean? I think if the Flintstones came out in the autumn of that year, I think it would have done well. Like if they would have saved it for like an autumn release, I think it would have done better.
yeah, because sometimes like they do like a double bang. They try to do like like a double banger, but they end up like just foreshadowing like overshadowing the other movie by one with the other. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Well,
it's
it's like they did
underneath.
like '93, summer '93, Jurassic Park. That was the hot flick, and that's also the summer that Last Action Hero came out. So it was like that's what happened to that film, where it was very, very overshadowed with Last Action with Jurassic Park. If Last Action Hero came out in the fall of that same year, I think it would have been fine, but it didn't. Flintstones came out in '94, but so did The Lion King, and I think The Lion King really took a lot of the spotlight off the Flintstones. If the Flintstones would have come out in autumn of '94, I think it would have been fine. And I think the
That's what
Flintstones did. I think it did well at the box office anyway, so I don't think it really matters. I think people did
I'm
go
saying.
see
Like
it.
they
Yeah,
misjudged like the audience's enthusiasm. You know what I mean? Like they put
yeah,
them a little too close together instead of spacing them out a bit.
yeah. I think people like they would go see it in the theater, and it's like they would tell their friends that didn't go see it, like just wait till it comes out on tape. Don't worry about seeing it in the theater. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
think that kind of affects things as well. So yeah, that's what it is.
Crusher picked up a VHS today. Live Wire. Pierce Brosnan.
Live
Anyone remember that one? Live
wire.
Wire.
I'm a live wire.
Uh-uh.
No, I don't remember that one. Actually, I don't remember that. No. Yep.
Dutch remembers.
Yep.
Nothing compares to Jurassic Park. Nothing compares
Compares
to
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. I guess I was trying to think of something, but I couldn't come up with something.
I could eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant.
I can eat my dinner chained up outside a gate.
Your version's better than the mine. I want to hear more of your version.
I just tried to, it's focusing on that scene where they had the goat tied up there and trying to
Yeah,
entice
yeah,
T-Rex.
yep. But he didn't want to goat.
No.
Well, he did eat the goat. He just not one they wanted him to.
Yeah, exactly. And he was like, "What do you think I am, man? You trying to play me like that?"
Well, he was sleeping.
I'm a T-Rex.
He was probably sleeping. Oh, thanks, Lady. Yes, yeah. Nothing
Yeah. Dan
compares
loves Jurassic Park, one of her
to
favorite movies.
you.
I
Yeah,
love
sure.
Jurassic Park when it first came out. I remember I got the novel. I read the novel first as I was anticipating the movie coming out, and
Yeah.
yeah, I was a fan.
But you were in for a surprise when you read the novel, then went to go see the movie.
Yeah, it
Huh.
was. I remember it being much different.
Well, that was different. Yeah, that was very, very different. Yeah, yeah, very different.
My favorite
Yeah.
dinosaur movie back then,
Mhm.
when I was a kid, was Baby,
Yeah,
Secret of the
yeah.
Lost Legend.
I I do a video about that as well. Again,
Does-
I hate to push my own channel here, but I've done a couple years ago. I did a video about Babe, or no, Baby, not Babe, different movie. Babe's
Baby,
about a pig. Baby's about the dinosaur. And I say how it's just a very well done film. It was 85, and the special effects or practical effects, and they look terrific. They look better than CGI does nowadays. And I will say, like I said in that video, the death count is almost up there with RoboCop. People die in that movie left and right. That is a very, very violent movie. It's a kids movie. Well, then the first 2 minutes, somebody is murdered over pictures of a brontosaurus. In the first 2 minutes of the film, maybe in the first minute of the film.
that is
Uh,
serious business.
yeah, man. If anybody out there hasn't seen Baby Secret of the Lost Legend in a while, watch it immediately. Yeah. So,
Do it
oh,
now.
thanks. Thanks, Nan. Thanks, Nan. I mean, there's
So
just like, there is death left and right in that film.
there was a fossil with blood still in it.
Ooh,
Oh,
tempted to abstract the DNA.
yeah, you're gonna put a needle in there and pull it out.
Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm for the science, but I should say there's been a slew of films that would warn against such a practice.
Yes,
Yeah, not a good idea. Not a good idea.
it's not like that little cartoon in Jurassic Park. The little cartoon DNA. I'm the cartoon DNA. I'm the
I missed
dinosaur
the
DNA.
DNA and get trapped in the sap.
Favorite movie soundtrack top 5? Go.
Transformers the movie. The cartoon one, the actual movie. That's the top one. That's it. That's all 5 slots for me. No, I'm just kidding. Good Morning Vietnam. Hold on now. Hold on. Damn.
5 is a lot, though. Like
Yeah, I gotta think.
I would appreciate 3.
I had those 2 ready to go. I always have those 2 ready to go because I think they're just such fine soundtracks. Man. Damn.
Mayday thinks that she can do things a lot differently if she was to, abstract that blood, that DNA.
We all do, Lady. Unfortunately, we can think all we want, but the reality is the practice is different than theory. Oh,
So
look, she's got it.
the next soundtracks: Young Guns 2, Practical Magic, Dirty Dancing, Moulin Rouge, and Top Gun.
Well, they had time to plan this out.
I'm going to say Top Gun, Goonies, Lost Boys,
Oh, yeah, Lost Boys is good. That's a good choice. Yeah.
Footloose, and a Ninja Turtle soundtrack.
I wish I still had that on cassette. I had that as a kid on cassette.
I got it.
Yeah, do you? This is what we do. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Yeah, you got it. You got this. You got the Turtle soundtrack. Ah,
Aha.
yep.
You see it there?
Yeah. How much does that cost you?
Not much. A
No.
couple bucks, I think. A few dollars.
Well, let's see then.
I had to do something strange for a little change, that's all.
Oh man. Oh, you gotta swallow the goop for a bowl of soup.
Yeah, Ghostbusters too. Ghostbusters is another one. Beverly Hills Cop's another good one.
Yeah, I had the Ghostbusters soundtrack on tape as a kid as well. I'd probably say, yeah, man, I don't know about Ghostbusters, so
I have that as well.
That's it. 5, that's a hard one for me. What would I say? I got those first 2, and that's it. Like, I'm out. Like, it's done.
Everybody's busting out lists. Look, Rocky. I was going to say Hockey Roar. Rocky Roar.
Hockey Roar.
Rocky Roarer.
Rocky
The
Roar.
Crow, Dirty Dancing, Lost Highway, and I'm blanking on the fifth. Oh,
Yeah, I'm blanking on the last three for my list. Those are all good. But man, favorites though, that's a tough one. Man, besides those two, I guess Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. That was a great
that's a good one.
soundtrack.
That is a good one.
Um,
Ghostbusters 2.
I guess Lost Boys. That's a good soundtrack. I had that on cassette as well. I also had Bogus Journey on cassette. And man,
Those are 4 tapes. Like 4 of those tapes that I mentioned are tapes that elude me. I don't have
yeah.
Goonies. I don't have Bill and Ted 1 and I want Bill and Ted 1 and 2,
Mhm.
and I don't have Lost Boys.
Yeah, I had Lost Boys. Lost Boys again, one of my greatest thrift store finds. I got it for like a quarter back 15 years ago. In the glory days of thrift hunting, I
But
should
there's so
say.
many good ones I'd like to have, man. Like I'd like to have any of the Rockies.
Yeah, no. Something you can say that all you want, but it really doesn't take off to Rocky 3. I mean, because Rocky
I
3's
love
got all the
Rocky
good
3. Rocky
songs.
3 is my jam. My Rocky 3 is my favorite one, man.
Well, everybody associates Eye of the Tiger with Rocky, but really that didn't come around to Rocky 3.
Yeah.
Just like Jason didn't get his hockey mask till the third movie.
That's right.
You know.
Yes, there are so many great soundtracks
Mm,
out there. 100%.
I grew up with so many of them, and oh my god,
I didn't want to say 5 because this is the memory wise, but I mean, yeah, there's like if I sat and thought about it for a while, I could make a list of 100. But
yeah, it was a good
so
question. Good question. Very good question.
let me get to these tapes that I got here.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of the movie Alien Arsenal?
No. But I'm gonna.
I'm assuming this is probably 90s. I have not researched.
Wow, dude. Wow. Whoa.
Alien Arsenal.
No. That looks like it's horrible.
Yeah, I'm
Is that
assuming
terrible? Did you watch it yet?
not yet. What
No.
they discover could destroy the world.
Well, I think what we just discovered now, that tape could destroy the world.
So I'm assuming this looks like it's the 90s. I'm not about to check it out.
It's probably 95.
It's definitely a cheap release. I don't recognize any of the.
No.
I do see I think I see a Full Moon label on here.
Well, it's full moon, and it's
Yeah,
quality product.
well, it is just Full Moon on here, but that's all that's on here.
Yeah.
I got Alien Arsenal.
Okay.
Then I got Carrie 2, The
All the
Rage.
rage. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool, but I
Look
didn't
at
get
that!
it.
Look at that damn sticker on the front of it, though.
I know, right?
Man.
And the tape is red.
That's cool. Look at
Look
that.
at that shitty Blockbuster sticker that covers the whole square.
Yeah. So you can't see if it's moldy or not. I hate that
Yeah,
so
exactly.
much.
I happen
Yeah.
to know this is fine because it was not rewound when I got it.
Okay. Well,
So all the tape was on this side.
that's good. So you know what? It pays sometimes not to be kind and rewind.
It does pay sometimes it does pay to not be kind and not
Seriously,
rewind.
folks, does that Blockbuster sticker have to be that big on those windows? Like, does it really have to be that big? Like, it covers the whole thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know how many tapes I have that I don't know if they're any good because of that sticker? I have to take a knife and sort of chisel a little line through so I can look inside to see if that tape's moldy or not.
Yeah, you got to try to find out. It's like, oh man, and then should I just put this in and play it, or
man, I hate stickers on tapes. At least misplaced stickers on tapes like that, and especially stickers like that on the cover. Like, look at that sticker on the cover. It says, "Oh, it's previously viewed for $4.99." Does it have to be that big? Look how big that is.
Corner there.
Can you just have it a little tiny circle in the corner? $4.99. We get it. We understand what it is. Man, I hate that.
Yeah, that's the first thing you think, unfortunately. But it came cheap. It came with the bundle, so I couldn't.
Makes me so mad. I'm gonna shit.
I got this one here. Satan's School for Girls.
Oh man.
Look how you want to talk about a shitty cover.
Yeah.
Absolutely no creativity.
Okay. That's awful.
Double shot of two ladies who are in the movie, and it's Cheryl Ladd and Kate Jackson.
They couldn't do any better than that.
Yeah, and they're just like
I mean,
looking.
I like. I've come across a number of tapes that have, and I talk about this on my show a lot as well, where it looks like it was on the side of like a fun house in a traveling carnival, like this airbrush, really cheesy artwork. They couldn't do that for that movie. Like they had to do that.
And they tried a little bit of creativity because they just threw like a stupid pic, but then they put like one on each
Yeah.
side, like one on
I don't like that at all.
one
I
is
don't like
there
that at all.
and the other one is on this side.
I don't like that at all. Take it away. Take it away.
Satan's School for Girls.
Take it away. I hate it so much. Take
Such
it
an
away.
amazing title, Satan's School for Girls, and this is the cover you get. I mean, this has to be like maybe a real. This is made in Canada, by the way.
Okay. Hey, take it up with your country folk, okay?
Yeah, come on, man, pull your
Yeah,
socks
come
up.
on, guys.
What the hell?
What are you doing over there?
Jesus Christ, you're embarrassing me over here.
I was gonna say, hold on. You want to see a great cover? I'll show you a great cover. Give me a second. Go ahead and entertain the crowd, Rob, with your other choices.
Every store likes to cover everything with stickers. Yeah. Hi guys, just stopping by for a bit. Hello, Mummy and the Monkeys here.
Hey, yeah, but I should say that was before they realized that there was a resale value, so they didn't ruin it for you. They just did it just because they just slapped it on there. It's like they had no idea.
Yeah, before they were looking at it in like an art kind of way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know that places do put a sticker on it now to sort of disrupt the resale value of stuff. That's what they do. You want to see some great cover art? Look at this cover art, dude.
Lay wants to go to the Satan School for Girls.
Look at that. Oh, yeah. Look at that cover art. See, when I say on my show, when I tell you,
the Wolfman.
when I tell you on my show that there's certain
Oh my God.
when there's certain VHS artwork that looks like it's on the side of a traveling carnival's spook house, this is what I mean, because that's exactly what this is.
Yeah.
This would make me want to ride that ride, but not watch this movie. There are so many pictures that do this.
But you know that something. What it does do though is that anybody who saw that would buy that tape.
I bought it.
Oh, yeah, I know. I buy that tape right away. As soon as I seen that
Yeah.
tape, I'm buying that tape.
Yeah, this is a. What's this guy's name? Oh,
That's hilarious, man.
that's the Spanish director. He did a bunch of horror movies. What's his name?
What,
Chad, help me out here.
Not the Italian guy.
No, he's not Italian. It's Spanish.
Spanish. I don't know. I only know what's his name there.
He did a bunch of horror movies. Like he did a bunch of mummy movies, bunch of Wolfman movies. Like I think he did Wolfman. Because it's not on here. It should be on here, but it's not on here. Maybe it's not the same film. The same guy I'm thinking of. Oh well. But yeah, look at that. Just everybody watch. Look at it again. Look at that font. You're not going to find that font in Microsoft, folks.
No. Oh. You only get that font from
No, some tape, some crap tape.
Kindergarten child, you may know.
And this is a crap tape too. It doesn't even play. It's got major playback issues.
Oh, does it?
So yeah, it's unfortunately.
That sucks.
But you can you guess the distributor? You want to guess the distributor?
Is it Good Times?
No. If it was Good Times, it would actually play. This is Alpha Video Distributors Incorporated.
Oh,
Alpha Video.
This one here is well, it's kind of lame. It's SBR.
Doesn't even have the title of the film on the tape. It's just Great Film Classics, Greatest Film Classics. So thanks there.
So Lady wants to go to Satan's School for Girls.
Oh no!
I think Lady, you may have already been there. Who knows?
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
So Nan's grandpa found a snake in the little bedroom / half bathroom.
Oh man! What kind of snake?
Was it a big snake, like a python or something? There you go.
Mm-mm.
No, not him.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Paul Nashi. I'm sorry. Nashi.
Paul Nashi.
Paul Nashi.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to say that next.
Yeah, because this is before Del Toro or whatever his name is, Guillermo. This is like 70s.
Yeah,
But
favorite
the
soundtrack.
good guess, lady. Good guess.
Favorite soundtrack is hard, man. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Lost Boys, something from
Yeah.
Maricona, of course. Once Upon a Time, perhaps. Blade
Mm-hmm.
Runner, Castle in the Sky, Tangerine Dream.
Yeah. Yeah. The
Yeah,
Sorcerer. That's a good choice. Yeah, definitely Tangerine Dream. Yeah.
yeah. He probably got expelled.
Hmm.
They're like, I know this is Satan's school, but I mean,
No, she got expelled for being too
just don't
good.
want to listen. She just ain't listening.
No, too good.
She won't tell him
Oh,
what kind of snake. Oh, poisonous snake. That's not good.
no.
Damn. I'm tired of motherfucking snakes at Nanette's motherfucking bathroom.
Hey, man. Language. What are you doing?
I've said this multiple times. This is not for kids. This show.
Well, we're all children at heart, aren't we? We're all kids at heart.
This is true, but
Yeah.
I'm a child that swears.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
from the city. What do you want me to tell you?
I don't know. Just
Satan's School for Girls rings a bell.
yeah. Well, Dutch, you might, but you're not going to know for a couple weeks. Just like me.
I
Like I
hope
might have it, but I don't know where the hell it is.
if you do own this tape, I hope to
I
God
don't
that
want to see it anymore, Rob. I don't want to
that
see it. It
the
makes me
cover is
angry to
better
see
than
that.
it.
It makes me angry to see that tape. I don't want to see it.
Because I feel like drawing my own cover and
I
putting it over
I
this.
I
You know what? I know what. I'll draw my own cover
no,
on loose leaf paper with the blue lines, and put it over this.
is it? Did you put it away?
I'll put it
Yeah.
away.
I don't want to see it
Put it
anymore.
away, drama queen. I'll put it away.
Yeah, don't. I don't want to see it anymore.
And so, last and not least, there. Let's do the switcheroo here again.
Swisharooskies.
I got this nice copy of Damien, The Omen 2, from
Oh
CBS
wow!
Fox.
Wow,
Pretty minty too, man. It's like in very nice shape.
that is very nice shape. What's the tape look like? Tape look okay?
Yeah, tape looks great. Actually,
Yeah.
it doesn't even look like as the label's like nice.
Yeah,
Correct.
usually the CBS Fox labels come right off.
Oh man, it looks great. It's kind of weird
That's
how
good,
nice it looks. To be honest with you,
Rob. I'm really happy for you.
in great shape.
Yeah. Do you
So
have the first one?
I have the first one. I have the CBS Fox first one.
Ah, it makes me so happy. I love that you have that because
Yeah.
I like a complete set of that.
Now I got the second one there.
Good for you.
Nice.
You want to see some more great? This is great cover art.
Let's see here. Let's see. Oop.
A
What the hell?
nice cartoon cavalcade of Casper. That cover art is better than
Is
the cover
that
art
a
when we
rooster?
show it. That's a rooster. Yeah, that's a big old cock.
Is that cock getting shocked?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
got cock shock. I don't know what's going on there. There's a turtle race car there. I'm not really sure what's going on. There's a I don't know what this fellow is. He's like a turd man. I don't know what's going on with this. Casper is had enough and he's running away. I don't know what's happening in this. I'll have to watch this sometime.
It's a day in the life in Casper's life, man. It's just
I don't know what's happening.
the
There's
window
got
into reality.
it's got 3 episodes on here. The Friendly Ghost. There's good booze tonight. Good booze, but it's spelled BOO. All is well, featuring Gabby. I don't know what's going on. This is one of those cheap cartoon cavalcade tapes, which I love so much. This is from, this is another Alpha Video Distributors. So, the mark of quality. Let's read the back here. Let's read the back real quick. Unconditional guarantee from American Video Distributors Incorporated. This product is warranted against manufacturer. Can I start over? Excuse me.
Go ahead. Take your time.
Unconditional guarantee. This product is warranted against manufacturer defects. Do not take your purchase back to the local retailer. Simply mail your sales slip as proof of purchase date and the damaged video cassette. 2, Alpha Video Distributors warranty does not cover shipping and handling costs. Okay, so right away you're already in the red. Nor does it cover a product subjected to misuse or accidental damage. Please allow 4 weeks for replacement. Listen to this. This is where it gets you. These animated cartoons are specifically selected public domain works and are not licensed nor authorized by the original copyright holders. Now, you hear that at first, you're like, oh, that's cool, they're public domain, but you listen to it closely. These animated cartoons are specifically selected public domain works. Okay, that's fine. And are not licensed nor authorized by the original copyright holders. So that means one of these cartoons is public domain, the rest of them are not. That's why I love these. I love these Cartoon Cavalcade unlicensed bootleg VHS because there's like tons of them. I love them so much. There's so many of them you can't document them. Like you have no idea how many there exist. And they were like budget tapes. They cost $1 back in the day. You go to Kmart, you find them at the register. You know what I mean? Like Bugs Bunny and Friends. And it was like, that wasn't licensed by Warner Brothers, dude. You know what I mean? And that tape would have like one Bugs Bunny cartoon and the rest would be like public domain, weird 1935 cartoons with a bunch of dancing teapots and everything was racist in it. That's so funny about that stuff. It's like, that's what I'm talking about. Love this stuff, dude. I love these Cartoon Cavalcade tapes.
So we got big Larry's out there hunting tapes too, man.
Yeah, good luck, Larry. I should say hunting tapes in the wild, probably a bad time to start because it used to be a lot better.
Cockshock, oh my word.
Yes. Sorry, that's what look. That's what's happening to him. He's a rooster being shocked. I don't know what's happening to that rooster.
Right. I own a VHS of Casper and the Angels. You guys know that show? Hanna-Barbera?
Very, very vaguely. Very vaguely, yeah. Casper went through a lot of identity changes. The funny thing about Casper is he's like a cartoon, right? And it's supposed to be funny, and now we're supposed to delight in it. Oh, and we did. We all like Casper, the friendly ghost. But in reality, Casper is a dead kid. So, let that sink on you.
It sucks from the beginning.
Think about that.
It's on a downer. It's on a major downer.
Yeah.
Crusher's going to showcase his VHS collection on YouTube channel.
I'm sure I would. I would be in shock.
You'd be in shock to see what he's got there in the UK.
Yeah. The regions are different, and I'm always thrilled to find out about them. That's why I like Gareth's channel so much. Not that he needs any more exposure, but no. I do appreciate Video Tasties very much.
Yes, Gareth is the man, and I will be watching Three Amigos. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this yet because he's such a big channel, and I had to sign papers and waivers and stuff.
Yeah, I had to find.
We will be watching Three Amigos if I'm allowed to say the title. They're I think the 12th of this month. I think it's not this Saturday, next Saturday, I suppose, or I assume, or I remember.
Well, if I should say,
not this Saturday, next Saturday.
I should say. I mean, I'm not. He probably should have waited till say goodbye to do that.
That would have been a good time. Yes.
See, that's it's fine. Nobody asked me my advice. Whatever.
Aunt Lady's crying.
Yeah. See. Casper's sad. It's See.
Yep.
Late knows.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I tried to avoid it because I it's pulling on my heartstrings already.
Yep. I told myself I wouldn't cry. He's my special boy.
Puff time. So Alien Arsenal.
I don't. Why? Why, dude?
I love the title.
Yeah. Did you watch it yet? Did you say you watched it yet, or
I
no?
bought it off of Facebook Marketplace. No, I have not watched it yet, but I bought it
Okay.
on Facebook Marketplace, and the dude posted the pictures like he posted them like this, right, in stacks. So
Okay.
all I can see was just the title,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, I don't know what that is, but
Well,
it was like $2, and I'm like, give me that.
yeah. Let me ask you this, Rob. Those pictures, did they include pictures of the actual cassettes?
No.
Okay.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes if the person, if the person takes it upon themselves to be that in depth,
Mhm.
but most people don't. They
Well,
just take pictures of the tape and
well, you could. Oh, you have to ask. Like, please, can you send a picture of this cassette? I'm interested in this purchase, but I want to know if it's clean, and I
yeah.
want to
But I
know if
mean,
it's an
it's two
actual tape.
dollars. You know what I'm saying? It's a $2
So
tape. So I'm like, just give me the tape.
I wouldn't bother. I mean, like, I guess $2 you could have. That's a double cheeseburger, man.
Not here, it ain't.
That's not here either. I'm thinking of 1999
Yeah, I
prices.
don't know where you're thinking of Ocean City or something. I don't know where.
No, I haven't. I haven't eaten at McDonald's probably since
What's that?
2006.
What's that vacation place you go to?
Ocean City. Yeah.
Yeah, Ocean City. Yeah. Oh,
There's nothing. There's nothing $2 in Ocean City.
does it still exist? Like,
What?
it's still
Yeah.
got things going on?
Yeah. Still exists. Yeah. But it's like no, nothing's $2 in Ocean City. It's like everything's
I
expensive
remember.
there.
I remember watching the video of it. Like it's less than it used to be, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's. I mean, when I was a kid, nothing compares to when I was. Nothing compares to Ocean City when I was a kid. Yeah. I mean, when I was a kid, it was a lot better. But yeah, it's kind of trashy now, and I don't know, overexposed. Like there's just nothing but brew pubs down there left and right. And it's like these trendy places, and
Oh,
everything's just weird.
I
Everything's
remember.
over expensive and low quality.
I remember watching your video and being like, I want to go there.
Yeah. Well, if you had a time
I was
machine,
like the kid from the Wizard. I was like, I took my lunchbox. I took my
yeah,
movie
yeah,
lunchbox. I was gone. I was just walking, and my wife come pick me up. What are you doing? You can't be just walking to Ocean City.
yep. Yeah, I want to go there.
I'm gonna go meet
And
Captain.
you're stacking popcorn buckets on the side of the road.
Because I think you were actually there at that time. Like I think you were
Yep.
actually. So I don't know, but I remember thinking that, and I was like, I'm going to go see Captain, and he's like, Captain
Yeah,
won't be there by the time you get there.
yeah. No, I was there. I was there for a week. Like no, if I was there for a week that time when I was down there, so you probably could have made it. Yeah,
Who knows? We'll never
yeah.
know now.
No, we're not. No, forget it. Just forget it.
Yeah, forget about it. One of my rarest tapes, Dutch, of course, is the new Scooby Doo movies that was
Hmm.
never licensed for physical release in the U.S. Scooby Doo meets
Awesome.
the Addams Family. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Well, the cartoons. Yeah, the cartoons are great. The
Yeah.
cartoon Scooby Doo's they were loaded with guest stars like the Harlem Globetrotters, Batman and Robin,
Larry picked
Vincent
up seven
Price.
tapes.
Yeah,
Larry, let's see those tapes, baby.
yeah, yeah. Seven's good enough for a haul video, man.
Let's see those tapes.
Yeah, seven most certainly. Yeah, do a haul video, Larry. Yeah, I mean, trust me, VHS in the wild is so rare anymore that show us what you find. We're going to be thrilled because
Sure.
it used to be so glorious. Now it's just nothing. So yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Ocean
You're,
City.
Yeah, I've never been to the one in Jersey, but yeah, there's an Ocean City, New Jersey, Ocean City, Maryland. I think there's an Ocean City, California as well, but I'm not entirely sure about that. But I know, yeah, there's Ocean City, New Jersey. It might be kind of the same thing, Lady. I don't know if you're going to be too impressed if you come down to Maryland. Like it's the Eastern Shore, it's kind of the same thing. You
I don't
know
know what's going on in the chat. This is making me laugh. I
what's happening? Is there shenanigans going on?
don't know. I'll just see that Nan says, Lay, are you talking to me or Crusher's Movies and Games?
Uh oh.
And then Lay's like, I'm talking to Cap and Rob and myself.
Oh man. Oh, we're all confused now. I talk to myself often.
That's funny. She likes the boardwalk. She's not a real beach person.
Yeah. See, I like
Boardwalk
the
for
beach.
me.
I'm not a real boardwalk person. Isn't that interesting?
Huh.
Well, I used
I
to be when I was
enjoy both.
younger.
I, on the other hand, enjoy both.
Oh, he's by.
I'm by Beachel.
Yeah, he's by. What?
I'm by Beachel, I said.
Yeah, he likes the beach and the boardwalk.
Yes, I like beach and the boardwalk.
Yeah.
I just made that
Oh,
word up.
yeah,
We're
but
gonna
do you
Captain. We have to market that word, like trademark that word. I just made it up.
we should. That's TM, folks. TM. Let the letter C with a circle around it. Don't even think about using it.
No,
So
we got it.
you like the boardwalk, but do you like being under the boardwalk?
Ooh, I like
Under
being under the
the
boardwalk too. So that's three.
sun,
That's three
we
for
were
three now.
having fun.
I do like being under the boardwalk.
I don't. It's kind of gross. There's lots of used needles and feces.
Yeah, it's where the shifty people are. That's where I come from.
Well,
So
now it used to be romantic. Now it's weird.
my neighborhood, when I grew up, the neighborhood I'm from used to be the shifty neighborhood. Now it's a rich neighborhood.
Hmm.
Funny how things work out, eh?
It is funny. It is funny how they do that. They somehow magically change.
What I mean, like real
Things.
estate wise, it's not funny because the neighborhood I'm speaking of is like right at the foothills of downtown, which
Mhm.
eventually that real estate would become super valuable.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
So,
Location, location, location. That's the name of the
Correct
game.
Mundo. Oh, here we go. There he is. I knew
Hey,
it.
there he is. Speaking of Correctamundo, here is Professor Macabro. Hey, man, what's going
We
on,
were just,
Professor?
well, we weren't just at the beginning, an
I,
hour and
yeah, yeah, you're about an hour and a half late to the
an hour
show,
and
but
a half
it's
ago, I was saying something about Professor.
yeah. Oh,
But I,
Professor,
I knew he would show up. I think it was positive based, and it was like
yeah.
along the lines of I knew that he will eventually get here.
When you don't show up in a timely fashion, Professor, we do get worried about you. I'm just saying,
That's right.
you know.
I want to make sure he's having a decent Friday.
Yes, we love you.
He hates the beach.
Oh, you hate sand? Or what are you, Anakin
Sand.
Skywalker?
He hates people, and he hates the trash.
Oh, I hate sand.
Those
Gets
are all
everywhere.
valid hates because I'm not a fan of all those things. I mean, I don't mind people as long as they're cool.
Uh, that believe me, my margins getting really slim lately. Yeah,
I like to I like to go to places on the off time when there's nobody around. If you get my
sure.
drift.
Yeah, yeah. I know. Like, yeah, Ocean City. If you go, well, first of all, like the whole beach thing is, if you're trying to avoid people but still enjoy the beach, what you need to do is don't go between Memorial Day and Labor Day. If you can do it, outside, and like usually a week before or after each of those holidays, you're good because you still get the nice weather. It's almost like the summertime, but it's not really. You don't have a lot of people there. That's
Yeah,
usually when I would go.
yeah.
But as a kid, we went during the summer, and of course, it's a different experience. And as times change, there's more and more people there, and it's not as enjoyable if you don't like people all that much. I mean, I like people, but I don't like them in the same. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
No, I get you. I'm the same way.
you know,
Same way. I enjoy
yeah,
people, but I don't really want to be around them.
yeah. It's like I'm just very. I guess you can say I'm an isolationist anymore. That's what living on a pirate ship in the middle of the sea does to you. You just kind of prefer your own company.
I would assume too, like those locations and in between the time frames that you were talking about. A lot of people want to go. Like most people like would like to go those times because it's like a fad
Yeah,
to say like I was there with everybody. It's kind of like I want to join the party kind of thing.
yeah, sure.
Most people
And
kind of want to do that, but the people like I guess like us who don't really want to be around most people
yeah. Well,
don't
that's
do that.
it's a younger person's game. That's what it is. I mean, goodness knows I've had my fun down there when I was younger and with the party atmosphere.
Well, so I
It's
mean,
very
like,
it's
you're gonna book a vacation, right? Like you're gonna think, okay, let's. I'd like to book a vacation when there's not a lot of people booking vacations.
right, right.
So I still want to have decent weather. I still want to have good things going on and all these kind of
Hmm.
things like that. So then, like you said, you got to start playing the ballpark on each side of the scale. Like
Yep. Well, and
no,
plus
do
the
it.
price ranges for the places to stay. That differs greatly from like off season and on season. Like
Yeah,
off season, in between or outside of Memorial Day and Labor Day, very, very cheap. I mean, remarkably cheaper than it is on season. You know,
It's
and
funny how
usually,
it fluctuates too. That stuff.
oh yeah, yeah, and like usually, like when I would go recently, it would be like after Labor Day, but like a week after it, and it's like still very nice weather. It's like summer down there. I mean, down there, it's like it doesn't start getting like cold and dark until like mid-November. So it's like you really have a long margin of time after
Yeah.
the on season. Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh man!
And on that note, Professor
Oh
says,
man!
"Hey, I'm late."
That is. Oh,
Oh,
sorry. I wish you were here to. That is like so
it's like
offensive.
it smells like I can smell it, man. I can smell it through the
Yeah,
internet. Through
it
the
was.
internet, I
It
can
was.
smell it. It smells like
God, that was a special move
it smells like a beef vegetable soup mix,
with
and
with toxic waste in it.
and and le- and baby diarrhea and
Yeah.
Indian food in a diaper.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I had today. So
You know what? I'm gonna
the
erase
baby
that.
diarrhea, not the Indian food.
Hold on a second. It's lofting now. I'm gonna erase that, and I'm gonna say it smells like hot garbage.
Yeah, it's caustic, is what it is.
It's
It's
garbage before,
oh,
garbage just before it starts to create maggots. It smells
yeah,
like that.
yeah, yeah. I think it'd be too bad for like maggots or gagging. Sorry, folks.
On a
Sorry for that
Friday.
grossness
On a Friday. You know what the hell's wrong with that guy on a Friday? Schedule a
on a
meeting.
Friday. Yeah, Professor, you get a hold of me. Okay, let me know this guy's name, and I'll sort him out, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we talked
Who
about
has
this before. We're gonna have
who
to
has
meet.
a meeting on a Friday night? Who does? Who does that? Who does that?
Well,
Okay.
not Professor's boss any longer, as far as we can do anything about it.
Yeah, he's.
We're on it,
Don't
Professor.
worry.
We're on our way. I'm meeting up with Captain. We're going to sail out to Tijuana. We're going to take care of this,
We will. He's going to be taken care of by top men.
La Coca Nostra style.
Yeah, by top men. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And we're speaking of Paul the Skull and Little Creep is going to.
Yeah.
They're going to creep
Yeah.
out there, and they're going to poison. They're going to give him a poison date.
Bad dates.
Yes, bad dates.
Yeah. You will go to Bangkok Palace.
Hey, you gave me shit last week for this. Okay,
I don't know what you're talking about.
bring back the stones.
Bring back to us.
Bring back to us.
That wasn't last week. That was a couple weeks ago. Okay?
Simba Limba has sent you to us.
The Bilinga, you will fall from the sky.
Yeah.
To bring us Satan's School for Girls on VHS.
Simba Limba.
Oh, come on. Don't show me that tape again. That cover art is so awful.
Bring back the stone.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so Lay Day says, Lay Day towards the end of September is the best to visit.
Yeah, lately that's when I go down there. Like all the videos I did about Ocean City, that's when I would go down. But as a kid, it was during the summertime. Things are different when I was a kid. That was back in 1875.
1875.
Yep.
Now I'm
okay. I want you to know something.
Go ahead, sir.
Can I show you probably the greatest film trilogy of all time?
100% you can.
Is it the Indiana Jones trilogy? No. Is it Lord of the Rings? No. Is it Star Wars? No. It's not even Smokey and the Bandit. Is
it Leonard
Beethoven.
Part 7 and 9? Oh.
No, it's Beethoven. Beethoven. I got Beethoven. I got Beethoven second. Oh, look at him. Look at him. And I even got Beethoven's third on VHS featuring Judge Reinhold. That's right, folks.
On the second tape, I was like, I didn't think it can get any cuter. And then you did the third tape.
Yeah. Oh, it gets cuter. Yeah. Look at him. Look, he's going fishing. He has a little fishing hat on with oars. Oh. Look at him. Of course, Judge Reinhold's in it.
Oh, yeah. It's cute as hell.
Yeah. I think this was direct to video. It should have been. If it wasn't, it should have been. But I got to tell you, it was kind of an adventure to find. This sounds silly, but I'm a completionist, and I like to have stuff. Like I like to complete the set, right? So I had Beethoven 1 and 2, found them in thrift stores. Very happy to have that. Wanted to find Beethoven, Beethoven 3. And I couldn't find it. I was like, that's okay. Like, I didn't really want to seek it out. I didn't want to look it up on the internet because I didn't want to pay more than $1 for it. You know what I mean? And you would have on the internet, just for shipping alone.
I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah, I could, of course, find it on the internet, but that would be too easy and it would be too expensive. I wanted to find it in the wild. Eventually, I did. Okay, about 2 years ago, I found it, and I was like, "Oh boy!" Then I checked the tape, and it's A Bug's Life. Okay, it had a Beethoven 3 sleeve with A Bug's Life cassette. I was like, "This is garbage."
The old switcheroo.
Yeah, the old bait and switch. So I didn't buy it.
Classic.
And then eventually, I think it was last year, I did find it, and I looked at the tape, and it was Beethoven 3. Yes.
I am just thinking of some comic genius right now.
Okay, well,
I think it would be hilarious if I was like to open like my flea market store like I was speaking of, and I sell tapes, but they're all Titanic inside.
that's how you go out of business real quick. I can tell you that.
Got all this wicked boxes and everything, but there's all Titanic inside.
Yeah, they sound like
every tape is Titanic.
Just sound like on the shelf, like Blood Beach, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2,
Cujo.
Blood Diner, like all this stuff, but inside is just Texas Chainsaw.
All Cujo.
Yeah,
I mean, it's all Cujo. It's all
all Titanic.
All Titanic. Yeah.
Yeah. The second tape, not even the first one. The second tape.
Yeah, mix it up. You don't know which one you're gonna get.
Yeah, yeah. That's how you get bad Yelp reviews. That's for sure.
That's hilarious. I think that's funny as shit.
I think you should do that once you become an eccentric billionaire. And like I said, just spend your money doing that. Like you don't even care about the bad press.
If I become that millionaire, I'm definitely doing that.
Yeah.
Now a nighttime boardwalk with no people.
You don't want that, Professor.
No, that's his jam. With no people, that's his jam. I like.
Yeah, but not at night, dude. That's when the freaks come out at night. The freaks come. Well, not the freaks, but the muggers and the criminals come out at night down there. It's like Santa Carla, except there's no vampires. You wish there were vampires. Instead, there's actual just like really mean, bad people down there. Like it's a very sketchy place after everything closes.
Well, if all the dead people was about to started standing up, we'd have a hell of a population problem. I'll tell you that.
Yep, that's right. Yep. Yeah. So no, I wouldn't say. I mean, I appreciate your romanticism, and it should be like that, but it's not like that. If you want to do that, you go up further north in Ocean City, where there is no boardwalk, but there's lots of peaceful beaches. There's not a lot of people, so yeah.
People right Lay.
Well, in Lay, if you were to stay at the north end, like right by the border of Delaware and Ocean City, in like September, you would be very pleased because there's not a lot of people. But the farther you get down south in Ocean City, the farther you get to the inlet, as it's called, where the boardwalk is, that's where all the attractions are. That's where all the people are. So you probably wouldn't enjoy that too much. So yeah, you stay up north. There's definitely two sections of Ocean City. There's the south and the north. And the north is usually where all the older people hang out, or the locals. The south is where all the attractions are, so that's where all the tourists are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you got to dip your toe into that stuff, but hang out in the cool section.
Yeah, you always got to be in the cool section. Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know what? On just in honor of the Dutch film buff, I'm going to mix it up. It's going to be Titanic and Romeo and Juliet tapes inside Wicked Covers.
Yeah.
And I'm going to call the store Wicked Covers.
Wicked Covers. That's it. It's going to be hidden in the name. They got to figure it out. It's very cryptic. It's like, hey, we told you coming in what this was.
Yeah. When they come in to complain, then I'm going to be like, "Where do you think you're at?" They're going to think for a second, and I'm like, "Yeah, see,
Wicked Covers.
Hit the bricks.
Wicked Covers, bro.
Yeah, hit the bricks. Hit the bricks, dude.
Yeah.
There you go. Man. We like to make our returning viewers happy, right, Cap?
We do like to make people like people. We like to.
We got appreciation, both of us, I think, right? I think.
Yeah, we're here for your entertainment. We're here for your revelry. We're here for
I
your.
mean, there is a line. We won't just, you don't cross the line to certain things, I guess.
No, we don't cross the line. No, we don't cross the line. Sorry.
I was going to go somewhere else with that, but I decided not to.
I'm glad. Yeah. It's probably a better idea you didn't do it. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore what does it for people. I'm trying to think of something I have that's got a really
Tasty beverages are going down good tonight. How about you?
yeah, I could use another beer actually. I gotta take a whiz. Well, give me a second.
Habitual line steppers, murderer.
Hmm.
Crickets. You need another beer? You're going to get another beer? You're going to walk the
I gotta
plank?
get
What are
another
you gonna
beer.
do?
Yeah, I gotta walk the plank. You want to hold the fort down for a second?
Sure.
I brought. I thought I brought enough, but apparently I didn't. So my supply is
Away with
up.
you. Away with you.
Oh
Go.
my God! You know something? I'm just not even
Go.
coming back.
Go,
I'm
foul
not,
demon.
I'm not even coming back.
Go, foul demon.
I'm done.
Release yourself. Not release. What am I thinking? Relieve yourself. That's what I wanted to say. Habitual line steppers, murderer. I'm a lyrical gangster. Cap is gone for a beer. For a leak. Got a leaky boat. 6 months on a leaky boat. So yeah, what do you guys think about this beautiful cover here? This is a nice tape. Oh yeah, I got name tags. What do you think about the name tags up there? It's Rob's Vintage Video. That's me. Captain on the other side. There we go. Dio Man. The shitty sticker cover. Tonight's tape talks features. Oh, we got to move. Going by VHS. Part 2. Ate My Brain. The Revenge. Go if you like to read VHS tapes. How do you read VHS tapes, you ask? Buy the book. Boom. See how I did that? That is called marketing, my friends. And Alien Arsenals. There's no S on it. I like to put S's on shit. It sounds funny. Whole pickle menu. Pickled lemonade. Pickled lemonade. Pickle lemonade. I guess it would be pickled lemonade, same thing. I don't know. I like pickles. I like lemonade. That's a lot of acid, man. Are they partnering up with like Tums or anything? Rolaids? That's a good partnership right there. Jack wants my snack. Jack boy, go get yourself a bone or some shit. Man, throw Jack a snack, man. Look at him. I know he's hungry. Dogs are always hungry. Yes, it is a horrible cover. It's a terrible cover. Yes, that sounds horrible. I like pink lemonade. Pickle lemonade. Yeah, you hear it slaps. Nice. Well, I would try it. I would definitely try it. I mean, I can see myself getting heartburn with that or something, or like hives from too much acid, or maybe not. I used to know a dude that liked to pour vinegar on his bowl of chips, his potato chips, which were probably salt and vinegar. He'd pour more vinegar, and he'd eat the chips all soggy, and then and then sip on the vinegar left over in the bowl. See, pickled lemonade sounds horrible. See? Bacon lemonade? No. I've never tried bacon lemonade. I've never heard of it. Does such a thing exist? I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. They make everything today, but you can drink the pickle ranch that comes with the meal to cool you down. Oh. Wow. I like salt and vinegar chips too, but I mean, would you add extra vinegar to those salt and vinegar chips and then like drink the vinegar later? I think you'd have to be a little, a little. I don't want to say special, but you'd have to be a high level salt and vinegar person. Yeah, you're intrigued. I mean, I'd like to see it, but I don't want to. I don't. I'm not. That doesn't sound appetizing to me at all. I'm not down with that. Special ed. Well, we got another. We hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. We have another Captain Adam.
Hey, folks, I'm here on location. I'll give you my beer. I just wanted to check in with you.
Holy
Can you hear
smokes!
me?
Yeah, we hear you just fine.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if it worked.
Well, it's working.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to me like you're puffing a butt.
I am puffing a butt. I'm out here
Oh,
on the upper deck
oh, okay.
and
Smoking a dart. Okay.
yeah, smoking a dart and just seeing if it worked. I wanted to know if I was still connected below deck, if it would work here above deck on my phone, my remote location, and it is. So it's
Yeah,
fine.
it usually does. My man, the Ice Lord, when we do the ninth circle, often does that.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to check outside, and I figured, hey,
Well,
why not?
thanks for checking in.
Yeah, yeah. I'm out here on deck. Everything is
Oh,
fine up here.
oh.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of bacon lemonade, Captain?
Bacon lemonade.
Yes.
Okay,
this is
so
this is where we were at as you joined back with us.
bacon lemonade, is it a drink or is it like something else?
It's
Like
lemonade. Yeah, it's a drink.
it's lemonade with
It's
bacon?
bacon infused lemonade.
Well, listen, I'm the kind of guy that often thinks that people. Well, let me rephrase this. I think there should be bacon flavored Starburst. I think a chewable bacon treat would be great. So yeah, I would be down with bacon lemonade. Sure.
Well, there you have it.
Mm-hmm.
I said to I admitted that it did not sound appetizing to me at first, but I would try it
Yeah.
because it is bacon and it is lemonade. I love both those things, so
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to try it out before you can really judge it. So
Well, I don't know. Some things you can kind of guess. Like you probably wouldn't want to eat like pizza sauce and cherry Kool-Aid together. I don't know.
yeah, well that doesn't sound great. You know,
I wouldn't think it's very great. No.
how do you feel about Doritos?
Uh,
I
I
enjoy
love
them.
Doritos. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm quite comfortable with Doritos.
Yes, I like regular. I like Cool Ranch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also a fan of the spicy sweet. What is it? There's like a spicy one to have that's like sweet as well.
Yeah, like a spicy chili heat or something.
Yeah, I think it's spicy chili. Yeah, or sweet chili or whatever. It's
Something like
very
that.
nice. Very nice.
Nice. It's a drink. It's mostly lemonade with a hint of bacon. There you go. They also sell chocolate donuts with bacon bits.
Yeah, I've heard of there's like a maple donut that has bacon in it as well. I've heard of that. I know that's a pretty big thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah, they see Lay Days with me. Lay Days with me. Yeah.
She's had chocolate covered bacon. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I tend to not really want to eat bacon and chocolate together But I would try it if I had the opportunity. I've not yet had the opportunity to.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. There's. It's almost like it's kind of like it's too much of a good thing. You know what I mean? Like chocolate's good, bacon's good, but together, I don't know.
Yeah,
You
tell me
know
about
what I
it.
mean?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of too much, and why do we always end up talking about food on the show? We always end up talking about food.
Because we are a bunch of hungry motherfuckers.
Yeah,
That's
we are
why.
hungry. Yeah.
We like to eat. I enjoy myself some scoffage, some grindage.
Yeah. A little munch, get a little manja,
Oh yeah.
have a little nosh.
Oh Cap, they got more. They got more parmesan. They got more garlic bread.
Yeah.
Oh Cap, did you hear about Popeye's pickle collab, including a pickled lemonade? Yeah. Oh yeah, the
Ooh,
pickle lemonade.
I did not hear about that, and I don't know how I feel
Pickle
about it.
lemonade, man.
Pickle lemonade. That's again too much of a good thing. I don't know if I'd like that too much.
That's what I'm saying. That's a lot of
Yeah.
acid in there. That's
That's
like,
a lot of acid. Well, you know, I don't know. A lot of vinegar though, so it's like you
yeah.
probably wouldn't get heartburn from it. You know what I mean? But
Well, it's kind of it's kind of having bacon with pancakes covered in maple syrup, a weird mix of sweet and.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I guess when you put it that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's a popular flavor combination, I'd say. 'Cause I had that
For
when I
sure,
was,
maple bacon for sure. When
yeah.
you put it that way, yes. But this, I get the chocolate. No, I will have to try it. I have to try it.
Mm-hmm.
And then went to the grocery store yesterday and got a bag of nacho cheese Doritos and spicy sweet chili Doritos.
Mm.
It'll be the first time I've ever ate them. Does the spicy sweet chili once I've had the not. It'll be the
Oh,
first time I ever ate them. The
yeah.
spicy sweet chili once I've had the nacho. Okay, well.
Yeah, I think she just the first time she's trying the spicy sweet ones, she's had the
You're gonna
nacho
like them.
ones.
You're gonna love them then.
Yeah, yeah, they're good. They're good stuff.
There you go. She fixed it up. Cheese many times. There you go.
Yeah, yeah,
It's good, man. See, Lady tell you it's good.
yeah. We the of course the classic Doritos. Like we've all had that. Cool Ranch, of course, everybody's had that. But yeah, there's a new like a nacho flavor that I know what I haven't had the nacho flavor, so I don't really know. I can only imagine what it tastes like. I'm sure it tastes fine. You know.
I think the nacho cheese is just. Is it not just like the regular one?
No, it's not. Apparently, there's a difference because they make two different kinds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was unaware of this as well. I thought when I was eating regular Doritos, I was eating nacho as well, but no, you're not apparently.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, I
yeah.
did not know that.
Yeah, shame on us.
Learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm. You know what I was a big fan of, and they don't make them anymore. The pizzeritos or pizzerios. Remember those? Nabisco made them back in like the late '80s.
Mm-hmm.
They were like pizza flavored Doritos, essentially. I was a big fan of those.
I can do pizza flavored anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Professor can't do all those flaming hot chips. It's
Yeah.
just a nasty hot chemical taste that doesn't sit well on my old tum tum, and I hear that. That's what I was saying. That's like it was for me. It was like a heartburn bomb waiting to go off right there.
Yeah, I mean, like the real like the real spicy stuff like that. You're right. There's definitely a lot of chemicals in it. There's a lot of chemicals in all of it, but I mean, you have to like draw the line somewhere. So
Like,
yeah, the real spicy stuff, I don't do the real spicy stuff, but the spicy chili, that's good.
I like spicy stuff. I don't like the real spicy stuff.
Sweet chili. I'm sorry, sweet chili.
I stay away from the 911, and I don't eat hot like crazy hot stuff. But I do like spicy things, and I love lemonade and I love pickles. But oh shit, someone's shutting me down over here.
What do you mean?
Pickles and lemonade together? Oy.
Yeah. Who's shutting you down? What's going on?
I don't know. I think I didn't pay. Some part of the hydro just shut off on me.
Oh shit.
It got darker in here, but it's still brighter than where you're at. So all I can see is the bottom of your can.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I don't mean that. I meant your like beer can.
Oh, sure you did. Yeah, sure you did. Well, I don't have a lot of lights here on deck at night, but yeah, I'm going below deck here soon. Give me a couple minutes.
There's not much. There's no street lights out on the ocean.
No, it's dark. No, it's very, very dark.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that there's not a lot of like public lighting out in the ocean.
Not a lot of street lamps on the ocean.
No.
But it's fine. It's fine. You know.
Regular beer and pizza is good though.
Oh, sure it is. A great combination.
Oh, it's horrible. Couldn't even finish it. What are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Where's Larry at? Oh, here we go. Had pizza flavored beer once. Oh, okay. That does sound horrible. Ugh. Pizza flavored beer? What do you think about that? Sounds nasty. Are you there, Cap? Can I hear you? Or
Yeah, I was hearing strange noises out here.
oh, shit! Sorry,
Yeah.
your safety is being jeopardized at the moment.
No, it's far away. I just wanted to know
Could it be other pirates? You think?
No, not too far north for that. But
Okay.
but, it's.
Oh, it could smell like basil and sauce, but the taste, geez, oh my! I can only imagine, Larry. That sounds disgusting, buddy.
Yeah.
Pizza beer. Somebody said, "Hey, would you like a pizza beer?" I couldn't say no fast enough on that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't want a pizza beer. No, no.
I've had mango beer. Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't like sweet beer, man. I've had a lot of stuff that try to infuse. I don't like it. I just don't like it.
Mm.
And by the way, Professor, in that you should have had two O's in that too. Okay, grammar, please, grammar.
That's right, Professor. You don't want a pirate correcting your grammar. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I am a published author. I'm just saying.
There you go.
Yep.
He's a published author pirate.
Yep. Just remember when you're speaking of something in excess to be like too much, excess being the O, which the excess two is two O's. It's an O you don't need, obviously, but you need to have it to express the excess.
Professor said grammar. What kind of beer is that?
It's Belgian. It's from Gramar. It's from the Gramar region.
That was a good one. Professor. Come back. That was a good comeback on that one. Country grammar. Hot shit. Bounce, bounce, baby, love, baby. I don't know that Nelly song back in the day. Country grammar. Remember that song?
Yep. Let it go.
Pass it to me now.
Yeah, light it up and take a puff. Happen to me now.
Oh boy,
we're
not doing that song any justice.
No, we're not. Nelly. Well, Pimp Juice. That's a great album, actually. I should say. It is.
Yeah, that was a jam back in the day. That's right.
Yeah, great album.
That song reminds me of Kitchener, Ontario.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hop off here.
That's right.
And head below deck again. I'll see you below deck.
All right, we'll catch you back at the other Capitano.
Yeah. See ya.
Later. Jeez, eh? Captain Adam on remote on location, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't know that we had those broadcasting capabilities up here at Rob's Vintage Video, but we do. And I'm sorry for being so dark, but someone shut the power off on me back there, and I ain't getting up to turn it on. So we'll probably be signing off pretty soon, I'd say. Depends on Captain, of course, like always. You can't drink beer. Come on, man. No, I get it. I know. Beer makes, beer's not for everybody. Way she goes, But, Nan, you drink wine. I'm pretty sure you drink some wine. You're drinking some wine, Nan, for sure. If not, start drinking some wine. Red, red wine. You don't really like really drinking beer, but if it's the only option, you're a rose gal, like rose wine, rosé. Is that what you're trying to say? So you're Canadian, Rob. Yes, I am. I am a Canadian, Rob. That's what they call me here in Canada. So I assume you like the movie Strange Brew. You assume correctly. I enjoy Strange Brew quite immensely. Some would say I love it. Here we are. The captain is back.
Yeah. Who was that? Who was that other guy? I don't know who that other guy was. That was
I don't
on
know. I
here.
think it was, you know,
Some weirdo.
no, no, they don't. They call me Canada Rob, even in Canada.
Hmm.
Canadian Rob, I mean.
Rob is Canada. Okay.
You can try that. But Michelob Ultra beer. I have friends that drink that Michelob Ultra. Isn't that the
Hmm.
one with like the low carbs or something?
Yes. Yeah. Low carb, low calorie. Yeah. It's like
Amstel.
80.
I don't know that one. I don't know
Yeah. It's like
Amstel.
80. I think it's 80 calories per beer and like
Yeah,
two carbs or something like that. It's like, yeah.
yeah. And they come in like small little cans, and I have friends that drink them because they go to the gym and they don't want to they're drinking low carb beer, but
Yeah.
they drink like 56 of them. You know.
So I think you're making it up,
Yeah,
in
like
volume,
it doesn't goddamn when you drink fucking 35
Yeah.
of it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah. The thing is, and this is what always gets me. If you're worried about carbs, don't drink beer. That's
Yeah, that's it.
that's just
That's
what it
what it
is,
boils
man.
down to, really.
Yeah. Just drink vodka or drink tequila. That's just really,
You heard that? That's some straight up like good advice right there.
yeah, there's options, but yeah, beer is not one of them. Sorry. If you're gonna drink beer, just drink beer.
If I drink,
Mhm.
can't drink wine either. Oh, that sucks, man. It gives me
Oh,
headaches. I do it every
well,
once in a while, but I prefer liquor. Yes, liquor is quite nice.
yeah. Yeah, the headaches from wine is referred to as the wrath of grapes,
Rum and
which I
Coke,
always thought
man.
was
Rum and
funny.
Coke was my Dutch. My rum and Coke was my go-to for many, many, many years.
Yeah, yeah,
And then I just couldn't do it anymore after you just drink so much Coke and so much rum, and you're like, I can't keep drinking this anymore.
yeah. No, don't talk to me about rum.
Oh yeah, man. I
Uh,
mean, I'm talking like I go to a party and drink like 4 liters of Coke.
yeah, like what are you doing? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I can't continue doing that.
yeah, that's not how you do things. Yeah, if you're gonna drink your rum, just drink it straight, maybe with some ice, with some water.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
it's more healthy for you that way. Like
it is. It's odd to say, but yes, it is. Absolutely. Yeah, Coke is no good for you.
I love,
Either like the drink or the powder. It's no good for you.
no, I love Captain Morgan's spiced rum with a Coke, man, and I can drink that.
Mm,
I can drink like a 40. I can back in the day I can probably drink even more than a 40 ounce of that
yeah,
in
yeah,
one night. But I mean, when
yeah.
you drink a 40 ounce of rum especially if you're drinking it in rum and cokes, do you know how much
Mm.
Coke goes with a 40 ounce of rum?
Oh yeah, yeah. You're not doing yourself any favors.
A lot of Coke.
Yeah.
The
Coca
answer is a
Cola.
lot.
Coca Cola, we should say. Yeah,
Yes, Coca Cola. Coca Cola. I'm
yeah,
speaking.
yeah,
Thing I don't get is a zero. Oh yeah, I know zero. But
yeah.
you
Professor, I have said that for a long time. Like, who drinks beer for the taste? But I met many people that do. And as
know,
I grow older, I do appreciate the taste of a nice, hearty beer. And it's like if you, for whatever reason, you can't drink alcohol, you don't want to drink alcohol, if you just want that beer taste, yeah, it's a good alternative. And so, yeah, it's a weird thing. It's definitely an acquired taste, but it's like, if you're in any kind of situation where you can't drink alcohol, and if you like beer, it does work. It's weird. I know it's always been weird for me to get my head around too, and it
the
still kind of is. But I do understand it more than I used to.
see the thing about this is a psychological thing right here.
Hmm.
People who drink those, like people who decide to drink those beers really want to have a beer, but they can't for whatever reason
Right.
that
Yeah.
exists, right?
Yeah.
And so they try this beer. Like I've been for a long time trying to wrap my head around this. Like why? What? Like if you're not drinking beer, just don't drink beer. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, yes.
But
But
then, and then
however,
what I don't like about the whole thing is the trickery. Is what you're trying to do is you're trying to trick yourself and thinking that
mm,
you're trying to smooth over some kind of like craving that you have for beer some way, right?
mhm.
Well, why would you drink beer? Like nobody loves the taste of beer, so why would you drink beer with no alcohol in it? Like you're trying to trick yourself for some reason.
Yeah. Well, I have to disagree with that. People do like the taste of beer. It depends on the kind of beer, you know.
Oh yeah, so I mean, yes, I'm not saying that not everybody likes the taste of beer. I'm just saying it's not like
Yeah.
the best tasting beverage that you can have when you're having a meal or something like that. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
there's better options, yes.
Yes, you know what I'm saying. Like if
Yeah.
you saw you going, oh, I want to drink something. I'm having a meal. I want to drink something, and I don't feel
Yeah.
like drinking beer. I got nothing to drink. I need a
Yeah.
beer with no alcohol in it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you can drink other things besides beer.
It's like what can I drink to make me more full than I should be? I'll have a beer.
That's what I'm saying
Yeah.
too. Like a lot of people can't
So,
drink beer. Like myself, I don't really drink beer and eat at the same time.
mm. No, I only do it like if I'm at a restaurant or something, or like some kind of celebratory event I'll have, but it has to be like a light beer. It can't really be something very heavy, or else I'm
Yeah,
not going to eat that much.
yeah,
It's- you
that's the
get,
thing.
you
It's,
get
like that's
you
what
get
I'm
full
trying to
pretty.
say. It's either
Uh,
one or the other. You know what I mean?
you know. Well, I think a lot of it too is like for people who can't drink for whatever reason, they drink the NA beer because it's like a placebo effect. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
they
Trying to
still
trick
feel like
themselves.
they're drinking a beer, and that's going to have to be good enough for them. And if it works, it works. For whatever reason they can't drink. They probably got in trouble for drinking. It's probably a court ordered thing or a health issue. You know what I mean?
Maybe it
And
is,
whatever
but
reason,
I don't know.
they're
I don't know. I just don't like the trickery. It's like
yeah,
just accept the sacrifice
yeah,
and
well, yeah, yeah,
say I can't drink beer. I'm not drinking beer, and that's it.
yeah. You would think, but at least there's that option available for those people that can't drink beer, and it's weird, but that's
Yeah.
what it is. You know,
Well, on that
Mm,
note,
yeah.
I'm going to go drink more real beer.
Okay. Uh,
And so, should we wrap her up or what?
well, let's wrap it up. What do you say? Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm
Wrap
gonna
it
drink it Friday
up.
night. I mean, I'm getting kind
I,
of dark in here. The powers are getting shut off on me. I'm going to have to get up
what,
and go behind the camera and
what is
turn this thing
happening?
back on so you can see me. But
What is happening to your place? What's going on?
I don't know. I don't know. I think somebody shut the power off on me. I'm going to have to go and rough
Are
somebody up.
you are you under alien attack, or is there something happening?
It could be. Who knows? I have
Okay.
a proton pack. I have a proton pack on the wall over here,
Well,
so I
that's
should be okay.
not gonna really do any good if it's aliens.
Well, you don't know that. How do you know that a proton pack don't work on aliens? Have you tried it?
Uh, I know. Okay, don't talk to me about this.
Oh, you do know that.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't want.
you send me. Why don't you send me the specs like
No, I can't. I can't right now. It's too close.
Okay.
Too
Somebody
soon.
get me the Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Somebody get me to Ghostbusters. I will always say, as I mentioned on my show many times, I never will understand why exactly in Ghostbusters 2, if, the day we're going to get sent away in court as being, like they were being like accused of being like scam artists and like ghosts aren't real, even though in the first movie the entire world saw what happened to New York. Like, okay, so how do you deny the existence of ghosts after that? But yet they still found a way, and they still had to convince the mayor what was going on
A
again.
second time.
And the second movie, yes. And I was like, I don't understand. Like, what is with this aggression towards the Ghostbusters when they're obviously right about all their findings? I never understand that.
You know something? You bring up a good point because if you really look at it, it seems like there's something missing in between the two.
Yeah, there might be. Yeah.
You know, I'm saying in between the two movies, it looks like there's something that happened
Yeah.
that changes.
Well,
Like,
yeah. Well, apparently that's like the movie we got was not what it was supposed to be, and I know like the cast, especially Bill Murray, was very unsatisfied with the script because
mhm,
like he signed on to do it assuming it was going to be a totally different script, but when like he got aboard, it was like completely changed, and he just didn't like it.
right.
So apparently there was supposed to be like a completely different story. So yeah, you're probably right. There's probably something missing.
That's what it
But
seems
yeah,
like. You know what I mean?
yeah,
The
yeah,
action, the action and the reaction doesn't really match up.
right, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
All right, so
Oh man, what is with this?
we're going to wrap up. On that
Oh,
note,
it's
we're going to wrap up
caustic.
tonight's episode, the 10th episode of installment of the Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain, and
Yes,
minus burps and gaseous.
like
Oof,
Spolgers.
it's still because how can it come through the internet? I don't even understand.
I don't know. I guess I'm just a magical guy. That's all I can say. I'm just
It
magical.
smells like 8 cans of shark shit.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that very much. I That's so funny. I can't laugh at that right now. I have to absorb that. I'll laugh at
Yeah,
that tomorrow.
laugh at that at another time.
Yeah, I just that's too much. That's too much right now. Oh, I rolled a high. I rolled high on caustic belch. So take that. Yeah,
High on caustic belch.
yep,
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that sounds. Yeah,
yeah,
that
yeah.
sums it up. That's pretty much sums it up.
Oh, I love D and
Thank
D
you, Larry.
humor.
Thank you for our 10th.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Larry. Yep.
Here's to many more. Yes, let's cheers, Captain.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, my
Well,
lad. I got a beer on. Do you got a beer with you or what? It's going on.
it's
Oh,
funny.
oh,
When I was above deck, I had a beer and I drank it. But when I came back below deck, I didn't bring one with me, so I don't have a.
oh.
I'm so stupid.
That's you know what. As a pirate, you should know that's a bad sign. That's a bad omen right there.
Well, I thought I brought enough beers with me down here for tonight's show, but I'm going to blame you for this because it's more convenient than to take accountability for my mistakes.
But you know what? That's a double negative. So you blaming me is a good omen, which cancels it out. If so facto, boom, we're back on track.
See, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thanks to Net for being here and hanging out, and
Mhm.
Jack. Hopefully, Jack got a snack. Did you give Jack a snack? Let us know before you take off. Give
Did
Jack a snack.
did Jack get a snack? Did he have a snack attack?
Lay day,
Oh,
as
yes. Good
always.
night, Nan. Good night, Nan, and good night, Lay Day. Thank you, and please keep doing your attic finds. Hopefully, you'll do some basement find videos. That will be very interesting to see what kind of weird stuff is down there.
Yeah, we knew what you meant, Lar. We knew what you meant.
Yeah, yeah. We did. Actually, I didn't even read. I read many more. That's how
Yeah,
psychology works.
the brain just
Yeah,
sees what it wants to see.
yeah.
Yes, Professor, you got here late, buddy. But even no matter whatever you can do, just your presence is
Yeah, just check in, man.
that's
Just
all
check
we
in.
need.
Okay, thank you, Lady. Yeah, please
There we
do.
go.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks, Cap. Good to see you again after this last week, and I'm gonna see you
Yeah.
next week. And
We'll see you next week. Next week, of course, is the eve of Tapescape VHS and Vinyl Convention 2025, which is Sunday, April 13th. So believe me, next Friday's show will be all about that. Even though I'm sure none of you can make it to it because of where it's at and where you're at, but you're going to hear all about it. I'm going to promote it and make you sick of it because that's what I have to do.
Send your email to Rob's Vintage Video at gmail.com if you want to go, and Captain and I will swing by on a ship and pick you up.
Yeah,
bring you to Tapescape. You just have to email us, and we'll be there.
Email. Yes, I'll send all your hate tweets to roblovespenis.com.
Buckaroo Banzai style. Okay, Rob loves penis. I mean, me and Captain will see you later.
Yeah, we'll see you guys. Thank you for stopping in.
And make
Good
sure
night, everybody.
you around for the outro that Captain worked so hard on.
Yeah.
Jack is now asleep after munching on Nan's Doritos.
He's in a food coma.
Oh,
that
good boy.
happens.
Good boy. What a good boy he
Well,
is.
good night, Nan. Good night, Lady. Good night, Larry.
everybody.
Yeah, good
Pickled
night,
wieners.
everybody. Yeah, pickled wieners. Yeah, I still gotta.
Wieners. Pickled wieners.
I still gotta find those. I gotta have some of those. Just out of
Enjoy.
sheer curiosity. Sheer curiosity.
Yes, they're delicious, delightful.
And good night, Professor.
Decadent.
Absolutely. I forgot to say good night, Professor. Good night,
Good night,
Professor.
Professor.
Good night, John Boy.
Good night, Luke,
Okay.
John, Billy, Joe, Bob,
Mm.
Howard Stern. Okay, good night.
Yes, good. Now.
Goodbye from Robin the Captain. Goodbye from Robin the Captain. This has been Friday Night Tape Talk with Robin the Captain. Right here on Rob's Vintage Video. Only on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe and take care out there. Keep your heads clean and be kind. Rewind. We'll see you next time. Goodbye. See you next Friday. Friday.
Your video and audio heads will now be cleaned.
What?
Your video and audio heads are now clean. Press stop and eject tape now. Eject tape now. Eject tape now. Eject tape now.
No.